Lay back, relax, enjoy it all. Saturday night, it's time to say no more. S&M with Tally and KRC. Come pleasure or pain, welcome to the stream.
And we're live. I just hit you with that and then put us live. Hi everyone, welcome to S&M. I'm Eve. This is Tally.
You got me all kinds of fucked up with that comment.
I'm actually gonna switch back to my headset because it matches yours and it looks better. How's everyone doing? Oh my god. Hang on a sec.
That comment got me all kinds of fucked up. Like, what the fuck, Eve?
Well, she said words are hard, and I was like, yeah, they are. That's why you fuck them. And then she just, when it registered, and she was looking at her phone, and when it registered what I said, she went, and then I just put us live. So, just to catch her off guard.
So
just like old times.
Something I didn't mention last week because I hadn't made the decision last week is, as you can notice from my background, I've started taking shit down. All of my shoes have been packed. They're all in a box there, and I'm sad because they're not displayed. But it's okay because I'm moving.
Yeah. But for those of you who didn't read the title and or haven't been listening to us rant and rave about it all week, today is a very, very special day. It is the celebration of the 1-year anniversary of S&M.
It's also Eve's birthday.
Nah, we'll get to that later. But no, it's also my birthday. But mostly today, I want today's show to be about the anniversary. Y'all can come to my Twitch channel afterwards if you want to celebrate my birthday, because I'll probably stream later tonight, but we'll talk then. Check wants to know how many shoes you have, Tally.
I should have probably counted them while I was packing them, but I've got a big plastic tub there filled, and then the rest of them ended up in the top of a very large box because I had loads of space. And last time I counted, I had something like 40 to 50 pairs. I don't have a problem. No, I see no problem here.
Give me just a second.
Well, some people collect different things. Like Quiz collects mini little Warhammer minis, and those things are really expensive. I bet you anything, his collection of those cost more than my entire collection of shoes. I can guarantee it.
I'm sure it does. I'm sorry, I was muting because I think that neighbor's knocking on the wall over there. It's a duplex. It's like walls right next to each other, and he's banging on the wall, and it's like the dogs are all getting all riled up. You see Happy sitting here staring at it, right there in the background, and Lucy's right next to her. There we go. But yeah, no, I was just messaging our first yes.
Yes, Alex is supposed to be joining us because he's got another stream to go on. So he's going to be joining us first once he gets here. But until then, how's everyone doing?
Yes. We actually already have a couple of our people in the green room, but we wanted to have Alex on first because he had something else to go do right after this. So you look really pretty today. Thank you, Eve. How are you doing, Kitty?
Also, Alex is a little bit of a diva and said that.
No. It wasn't like that, Tally. Don't be like that. You're the diva here, okay? You're just jealous because you're a diva. But no, he did want to just pop in, for a few minutes before he runs and does his stream. I think he's already going to be live when he gets on with us. So
yeah, that's no worries.
Yeah, which is not a problem. That's what we did last time.
Yep. Well, last time we started before his stream started.
I think so. Or was he already live when he popped? I think he was already live when we popped in.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I've slept since then. How am I supposed to know?
Check says he just wanted to know so he doesn't feel guilty for buying more shoes when he already has 10 pairs. You already have 10 whole shoes? God. Eve is wearing the same thing she wore episode 1 of S&M Say No More. Yes, and Tally's supposed to be, but she's wearing something really close, so.
Well, my issue was I'd already packed it.
Yeah. So, what you have on looks really similar to what you wore the first episode, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And besides, we match. We're both wearing little mesh bodysuits. We look cute.
It's close enough.
So how's everyone's week been? My week's been kind of crazy, hectic, but you know.
My week's been insane.
Mm-hmm.
But of course it has. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
I got him. Pulled him in.
Hello.
Hello.
Tally, I have never wanted to punch you more in the throat than just now.
Wow, why?
She's loud. She's wearing fucking cat ears or some bullshit. And there's too much cleavage going on. Put them away, Tally!
All right. No need to be like that. There you go.
Jesus Christ, woman. How long has it been since I last talked to you? And this is how you treat me?
Oh, when did we have you on? Was that like 6 months ago now?
Was it really 6 months ago?
I don't know. I'm about to go and look. Hang on.
Almost 6 months ago.
No, sorry, it was 2 months ago. It was only 2 months ago.
2 months isn't long enough. For fucking...
I second that.
Beginning of December, so.
Oh, Tally and I can agree on something for a change.
I agree. Yes, 2 months is not it's not nearly long enough.
No,
wow.
It needs to be at least 6. What are you drinking? Are you drinking a Silver Monster?
Yes.
You're a hate crime.
Didn't you know, Alex? I'm white. My existence is a hate crime.
Oh my God. We're going there.
Is that what we're doing now, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Is that... okay. Is that some white victimhood I'm hearing from you?
No.
It
That was a
sounds
joke.
like it.
That was a joke.
A joke? You go to prison.
Well,
Not to mention
this
she's
country,
British,
yeah.
so she's a colonizer.
Yeah, she is a colonizer. I can confirm. Yeah, I'm actually streaming right now to my Twitch. I have linked your Say No More live stream to my guys. So if you guys wanted to go over, make sure you do. And also, thank you very much for achieving a level 3 hype train. You guys are awesome. And I'm capturing, so now they can see you on Twitch.
Hi guys.
See, Chaos Eve, lovely. Tally, absolute state of it.
And I'm also going to link Alex's Twitch. If you want to see from his view, I can spell your name, Alex. I typed an I instead of an E.
Ilex is a combination of irate Alex. There you go. So, congratulations on your 1-year anniversary, ladies.
Yay!
Well, when I say ladies, I really mean Eve. I mean, it's hard to apply that to Tally, to be honest with you. And I appreciate Eve coming over to the Twitch chat. Give her a follow, guys. She also streams on Twitch a lot as well.
Yeah, she does, and she's great.
I'll be streaming later tonight, actually, because today is also my birthday, so we're celebrating that tonight.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
Well, that means I have to sing happy birthday to you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, you have a choice. Well, actually, you have no choice, because I believe Monkey's coming on, isn't he?
Yeah, Monkey will just get me anyway, so you might as well go and do it.
Monkey will still get you. Yeah,
at least you'll sound good.
I will sound okay, to be honest. I'll sound right. I'm not so sure it sounds good, but well, happy birthday, Eve.
Thank you.
And happy anniversary. I can't believe you put up with Tally for an entire year. But I suppose that just goes to show what a strong person you are.
I appreciate it.
I don't want to sing happy birthday to you. I never sing directly happy birthday to someone. It's usually in the chat.
Oh, thank God. I mean,
Yeah. Plus, as well, I don't want Tally enjoying my dulcet tones.
Oh,
She-
you have no worries of there, because I can assure you, I wouldn't.
Tally, don't say that. We all know that you, at the moment, you are completely gushing at the gash right now. I know. It's
Ew.
Eve, get her a towel.
Why do you have to word it? That sounds gross.
that blanket will not work.
She's trying to
Ew.
pretend as if like she's disgusted by these things. But I've seen you. I've seen you with your cleavage. I can see you.
Look at him
stream
trying
right
to
now.
cover up right now. let him show Tally. Just don't let him bully you.
Oh, it's nothing to do with that. It's just the position I'm sitting in.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Good grief.
Oh,
The thing is, though, Tay, last time I was on a stream with you, I didn't give you nearly as much shit as I normally do.
this is also true. You were actually quite nice last time.
Yeah, and that's disgusting. You think gushing at the gash sounds bad? I mean, imagine me being pleasant to Tally. And thank you, H2O Happy Dude, for a follow over on Twitch. Happy Saturday. Alex, be nice. Fuck you, Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
Okay, Happy. I gotta touch you down, baby. I need my arm. Love you. Say bye to the chat. Bye, chat. I know.
So, Eve,
I love you.
how are you, darling? How are you?
I'm doing well. You know, been kind of a crazy week, but you know, and then getting all of this arranged, and then for my birthday, and it's been kind of what's the word I'm looking for
Crazy.
here? Crazy, yeah. But no, it's been fun. Been having a lot
Okay.
of fun.
Good. Did you get any prezzies? Any presents?
I've gotten a couple of presents. I know Tally has one that's supposed to be on the way to me. I got one from.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
my
Tally's
siblings.
doing that, is she? It's in the post.
No, she said it was supposed to have been here by today. You know. but-
Yeah, it was supposed to be there today. Apparently, it's going to be there tomorrow or Monday.
Oh
something.
goodness. We just got a donation. Hang on a sec. Travis Gardner, thank you for the $5. He said my wife just asked who had the sexy voice. That would be Tally.
No, that would be me.
Mm-hmm.
That would be me, not Tally.
Unless you were talking about this voice. Because when I do this voice, people get really excited for some reason. I can't understand why.
So. Even Tally's just.
I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Like,
just take
Call-
it.
we
Tally.
we
Same
call it the
thing.
Tally River at the moment, I think. Between me and you, Eve, we're just going to ruin Tally, I think.
I think so.
Didn't even need to touch her,
Okay.
which is just as well, really, because, you know, I'm sure there's more threats to me with Tally, you know, other than COVID. Some STIs going on there, probably.
Wow.
oh no,
Well-
that was taking it to. That was just why.
Well, you have the constitution of an Essex girl. I've told you this before. When I first met you, I thought you were conceived in the back of a Ford Escort, didn't I? So, even though I know you're not from Essex, but still.
Yeah. You're a
Well-
dick.
I am a dick. I am a dick, yeah. You are completely correct. Oh, you're a fun time, Tally. You're a
Do-
fun time.
Are you okay, Tally? Do I need to beat him up now?
Like, I feel like an aneurysm coming on, and it's like right there.
This is why I thought
not-
we'd have him
not
on
good.
first. Go ahead and get that out of the way, and then you know the rest of the stream will be smooth sailing.
See, this
I was
this
up-
is
come on,
what he
Tally.
does to me. He gives me an aneurysm.
You know that time when I was invited to come game with you lot in the Discord?
hmm
I gave you way more shit in there, Tally, than I am right now. Come on.
Yes.
He really
And you
did.
gave me an aneurysm then as well.
Oh, but did you die?
Did you die? Well, it's okay then.
Well, yeah.
I'm kind of regretting that I didn't.
That's sad. That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad. But life's gonna get better. I'm moving.
Yeah.
Just because you're moving doesn't mean you magically get away from me. I'm sure Eve will be able to invite me back onto the stream. That's the wonderful thing about the internet, Tally, is I can live stream from anywhere.
You say that
Anytime.
like I'm moving to get away from you. I'm
Well, it sounds
not.
like it. I mean,
Like,
you wouldn't
there
bring it up
there are
immediately
oth-
afterwards.
There are other issues that I have.
Well, there's a shock. Tally has issues. I'm sure there's a long list.
Can't even.
I'm
I'm just sitting here just letting it happen. Like,
It's because she makes it so fucking easy. That's why.
Oh God.
she's a good little sub. She bends over and takes it.
I know, as she rightly should. As she rightly should. Oh dear. So you guys have been doing this for 1 whole year now. Like,
A
what's the
whole year.
plans
Yes.
for the future?
Oh man. I know we're supposed to be debuting our call-in segment probably towards the end of the show after we've had most of our guests. You know, we're having repeat guests on today, like, you know, people like you, Polydub, Monkey, Scribe, you know, people who've been on before.
Yeah.
As well as we're going to have a little bit of a call-in thing. People can hop in the Discord. We'll drag them in. They can share their favorite moments from the year and stuff. Because I know there's some people in the chat who've been here like the entire time. So
Since the beginning.
yeah.
Yes.
And it's really awesome that they've just been here and listened to us ramble on for God knows what reason. I mean, I guess it's because Tally has her tits out. I don't know why they're still here, but you know.
They're there for you, Eve, obviously.
Well.
I'm sure the audience is hoping for a replacement for Tally.
Wow. No,
Wow.
I always say I won't do S&M without Tally, so this is our show. If I was to
Yes.
move on to something else because Tally didn't want to do it anymore, I'd make a new show. I'd start over because this is ours. This is our thing. So.
This is our baby.
Our stream baby.
It is a stream baby.
Only you would refer to it as a fucking baby, Tally.
I love how I'm the one who said stream baby and he still directs it at you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I want a brown baby, a brown stream baby, like the rest of the mums on the estate. Isn't that right, Tally?
What the fuck was that?
You
Yeah,
see,
it's
here in the United
what?
Kingdom, we have what we call chavs, and
Oh, no.
chavs are made fun of by making fun of them in regards to having too many children, and a lot of them like acquiring brown babies. Because to white chav women, brown babies is somewhat of a collector item. At least where I grew up that was the case anyway. I mean, Tally knows. Ask her.
I have no idea because I don't have any.
Liar.
Babies or brown babies or chavs?
I have one. I have one baby, and he's ginger.
Oh, you poor woman, you. It's fine. I also have one as well. I have a literal ginger stepchild. So, yeah.
It's okay. It's all right. We're just the superior species. It's fine.
I imagine, like, I feel how Eve feels with you, Tally. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, and Chav stands for council housed and violent. Thank you, Chaos Cakes, for reminding me of that. Yeah. Council housing in the UK is was it Section 8 in the US? Is it social housing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to go
And
back to
it's
the stream.
just all kinds of. Just no.
We just got
Just
another
donation.
I'm gonna have to pull it up on Streamlabs real quick. Thank you, Miss Parasite Eve, for the $5. This is for you, Bunny. Imagine I'm singing this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, pretty bunny. Happy birthday to you. I appreciate it, honey.
Yay.
Yay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Chaos Eve. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Eve.
Thank you. That was very nice.
Don't act like you didn't like that,
That was
fucking
cringy.
Tally. You loved it. Don't scare me.
I'm done. I'm done. Oh, and thank you to everybody who's saying happy birthday in chat and stuff. Gosh, you guys are so sweet. Like,
Shut up, Pat.
I
That's
posted
being
I
rude.
posted a selfie last night saying like birthday selfie, and I came back and there was a bunch
that's
of
rich.
people.
You saying Pat's rude. That's
He is rude.
rich.
He is rude.
He
And I'm a guest. You're not supposed to give me shit.
Well, I mean, Pat would love to come in here and
Well-
tell you himself, but you know.
Oh, I'm sure Pat would have a wonderful time with our favourite sub over there.
Well, there's an episode of S&M for that, and it's the first time we had me on one end, Pat on the other, and Tally was sandwiched in between us, and it's the first time we've ever made this woman shut up. So this would probably be the second time, because she was
Yeah.
blushing so hard she couldn't talk straight.
Yeah, that they short circuited my brain. They did.
It was just too much sexy
Take
in one
much to
room.
do that, doesn't it, though?
Depends on the subject.
It was just too much sexy in one room. That's all. Yeah.
It was. It was just too much sexy, and I just couldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Tally, let's talk about that headset you're wearing.
Oh, these ears aren't actually attached to the headset. It's a separate headband.
Yeah, she's got the same one I do.
That's actually kind of worse. I don't know why it's worse, but it's worse. The fact that it's a separate item.
Oh my
It's
god.
to distract from the fact that my hair is crazy because I couldn't find my hairdryer because I'd already packed it.
Well.
Where
as
you
mu-
moving? Where's she moving? Eve, is she moving to you? Is she moving in with you? Is that what's going on right now?
No.
No.
She's about as far north as she can get right now. She's practically in Scotland, but she's not quite there yet.
Almost.
So she's moving south.
A lot south.
Where?
So
I'm going home. I don't like it here.
Oh, Essex.
Ew! No!
Well, yeah, that's because the north is full of fucking northerners.
Oh,
I don't like it. Like, no. I tried. I stayed here for 6 years. I tried. No.
she gave it that good old college try, but now she's just got to get the hell out. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, there are very few things you and I can agree on, and this is one thing I can agree with you on. Yeah, unfortunately, you leave me in the fucking north, and I don't appreciate that, Tally. I thought we were friends.
We're not that close.
god damn.
Yeah, that is true. We aren't that close, but you know, you do drink Silver Monster, and that's probably why.
He's just all the things to judge you on right now. It's the monster you're drinking.
And the headset.
Okay.
Oh my god. Anyways, Alex, as much fun as it has been to have you.
You
have
kicking
a
me
good
off,
event.
Eve? Are you
Yes,
kicking
I
me
gotta
off?
kick you off. I'm sorry. I love you.
Well, we
I
kind
love
of
you.
have to. We have other people to.
I see how
like,
I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yep, got a
See how
waiting
it
room
is.
full of people, and then I just got a DM from Monkey, and he said he can be on for a few minutes. So,
Okay, I'll
Yep.
bugger off.
and I
Well,
know you
thank
can't stand that Simeon, so can't
Yeah,
gotta
it's fine.
separate you. So,
That's fine. Well, thank you for having me on.
well, thank you for
It's
being on
it's
with us.
always a delight to speak to you, Eve.
You too.
Tally, I'm fond of you.
No, you're not.
No,
Don't
no,
lie.
I'm not even remotely. And congratulations on your 1 year anniversary, and
you,
happy
sweetie.
birthday again to you, Eve.
Thank you.
All right,
Have
have
a
a
good
good
one.
one, guys.
Have a good
Bye,
one.
Alex.
Peace.
If you guys don't know Mr. Irate Alex at all, you need to go back and watch this episode where we had an entire episode of him berating Tally.
Yeah.
As well
He was
as I'm gonna
definitely
put
more
his-
pleasant on that one than he was on this one.
It's a little bit. You guys actually had conversations, but he had to just rib you a little bit today because he was on for a much shorter period. But there's his Twitch link in the chat there. He streams over on Twitch all the time. He's actually live right now, so go over there and give him
Yeah,
a follow on
and
Twitch. if
for
you
anyone
do
who
that
may
kind of
be a
thing.
little bit confused, the whole Essex thing is because people from like, you know that Geordie Shores TV show you've got? Well, there's one that's based out of Essex, and it's called The Only Way is Essex, and it's pretty much exactly the same. Trashy people doing trashy shit. So Essex, well, even before then, Essex had a reputation for being trashy as hell.
Give me just a second. I was trying to send Monkey an invite, but
Okay, so who is next? Want to take your pick, Eve?
Hang on. I was gonna get pull Monkey in, and then maybe one other person, because we've got a lot of people that wanted to come on Beyond with us.
Yes, we've got several people waiting, and I feel bad just leaving them waiting.
I know it. Let's see. Who should we pull in with us? We'll grab Pat.
Yeah, all right.
We'll have Pat in.
Hello! Yay! His sound's not working, apparently.
Hello, Mr. Pat.
Hey, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yes! Yes!
Oh man,
We can.
I wouldn't expect to be pulled in this early.
Well, you were.
Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah? Yeah, we can hear
can
you.
hear you.
All right, there it goes right there. Like, let me
Hi
see if I
there.
can turn this thing down, right? Okay, how am I sounding now?
You sound good.
You sound
You
fine.
sound fine. We can hear you.
Because like, I was watching the thing at the same time while I was in the green room right here chilling with everybody else. I'm like, oh shit, I'm hearing two things at the same time. So But anyway, like I want to say, like, first of all, happy 1 year anniversary. Congratulations to the both of you. And there go Goofy right there doing what he does.
That was perfect timing.
That
But the
is
wild-
now a meme. I'm telling you, that shit is now a meme. It happens so
Yeah.
often.
But one thing good about that ringtone was like after Alex got through singing his happy birthday, it sounded off. I'm like, man, I feel his pain for once.
Alex is all right, but he does give me an aneurysm.
I know if you ain't used to Alex by now, you would never be. And also, besides 1 year and things like that, chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, chaos.
Oh no.
Happy birthday, you gorgeous, sexy thing.
Thank you, Pat. You're too sweet. Oh my goodness. So Pat, you've been in our audience for pretty much the entire time. What has been your favorite moments from S&M?
Man, there's been so many of them. It's kind of hard to like name off all of them, man. First of all, I love the Halloween in October, man. How y'all did the whole entire themes going on, man. Like what I'm saying, the witches and the vampires and the succubuses, and I was just like,
That was so much fun. We had a lot of fun putting those together.
I know it's like all the dress up things where y'all just basically like chilled out, things like that. Then it's like the one stream that y'all did with Chat Mort. That's when y'all were really
the pajama party.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be able to do so much more once I moved.
But of course, my favorite stream was one Chaos mentioned, where it was like me, her, and you was in the middle and things like that. And you had her on the side being all sexy and voluptuous and things like that. And then you had me with my towel and my bath oil and things like that.
Beach party.
The beach party right there. And Tally couldn't say nothing, man. I mean, those cheeks were redder than I don't know what, man.
That was
Well,
fantastic. That was a great
I can
guy.
only put up with so much sexy before my brain just shuts down, and that was my limit.
Nah, I see, huh? Like I'm not used to Discord right here because I keep on forgetting how to turn this thing on right here. Oh, you mean sexy? It's like this.
Yep,
There you go.
there he
Once
is.
you know, lucky I got on the shirt right here and things like that, unlike the last time. But I still got these guns.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. And yeah, oh yeah. Stop it.
There's a good view for you.
No,
I know. How do you say happy birthday in chest packs? Already happy birthday to you. Happy
Well,
birthday to you.
I suppose you could Morse code it.
I mean, I suppose you could. Okay, hang on. I'm trying
Oh
to get
man,
some
so
things arranged here.
1 year, man, of doing this right here. How does it feel?
Jesus. I don't know, Tally, how does it feel?
Oh, I feel like it's gonna just get bigger and better as the next year goes on. Because
So she
I'm gonna be I'm actually gonna be in a situation where I'm gonna be able to actually do more.
Mm-hmm.
She said that too.
Did
I
she?
just can't even with you.
Hang on.
No, you already know me, Charlie.
Oh, you are a lot of fun though.
That's it. And this is just me. And this is just me being, like tame. Y'all, I'm saying, y'all already know me, all the other times, right there, man.
Oh yeah, Pat gets wild.
All right, and
But in fun ways.
Yeah. Oh, monkey.
Oh
we
yeah.
also have a ranting monkey that's joined us. Hello, monkey.
Hello, monkey.
You there?
Give him a chance to talk for a second.
Can he hear us?
He may be having connection issues or mic issues with the Discord. You have to speak into
Yeah.
the microphone, monkey.
Oh, he's not that old. He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. He's been streaming longer than I have. He's one of the reasons why I do stream.
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
There you go.
There he
Hello,
is.
monkey.
What in the absolute hell was that?
I'm sorry for all the hoops you had to jump through.
I hate Discord. You're lucky I love you. Speaking of which, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, monkey.
Happy birthday, dear beautiful Eve. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you so much. You're so
I know
sweet.
it's your 1 year anniversary and all that, but I don't give a fuck. I'm happy it's your birthday.
Wow.
Now, let me say this. If it wasn't your birthday, then I'd be very happy to this 1 year anniversary. But since it's your birthday, I don't give a shit about your 1 year anniversary.
Oh, no, that's
I'm
fine.
here to celebrate you.
That's
As
fair.
far as I'm concerned, this is just a birthday party for Eve.
Oh,
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're awesome.
well, thanks.
She's got
bro.
friends. She got parties. She's got.
I'm
all
gonna
this.
need y'all to stop putting Pat on screen.
He did that. That was all him, not me.
I'm feeling inferior, and that's not gonna work for me.
You think you feel
How you guys
inferior
doing
just-
today?
Don't worry, sweetie. I feel inferior every week being next to Eve.
Tally.
Sucks being the normal people, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
You're too sweet. Oh my god.
I
you
said,
guys.
Monkey, you don't have to be inferior about me. I'm saying, I just got. I'm saying all this right here. Just
Look, see, all I got is this beautiful voice. I actually look very much like Captain America before the super soldier serum. So, we're just gonna pretend I'm as sexy as I sound.
You do have a voice like butter,
Oh, thank you.
melted butter.
Yeah, I know the
it's-
struggle. It's just
wonderful.
so hard and difficult.
It's rough. It's rough.
to really just, deal with this burden
I-
that God has
I need to
given
ask you a
us.
favor.
Hmm.
Stop using Central Time. You screwed me all up. I was here an hour ago. Like, where's Eve
Well,
at?
that's
And
what
I was
I
like,
usually say. 4 or 5 cents. I mean,
Oh,
5
you
Eastern.
might have
I
mi-
made the same mistake too.
you
right?
might have
So
been mistaken because up until last week, we were doing 3 p.m. Central, but we changed it to an hour later because
no, see, even that would have screwed me.
timing
It needs to
stuff.
be Eastern time, normal American time. What is wrong with you people? I just came on here to complain at you.
I don't live in Eastern time, so that's why I use Central.
You know what, Monkey? If you like to complain that much, you would be a fantastic Britishman.
Complaining is how I make my money. It's what I do.
I just came over here to make these sexy lady blush. Is it working?
Eve, I think he's talking about you.
I hope he's not talking about me.
You. Oh, Monkey, you already know. I keep it private between us.
All that cuddling and cuddling. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't stay long. I got a message from my wife telling me dinner's almost ready. But I got like 20
tell her
minutes.
I said hi.
Oh, I will.
Tell her to watch. Tell her to watch the stream for this moment right here.
No.
This is no. Like, no, you can't take my wife from me.
I'm crippled. She will destroy me. She'll look at that and go, I need some, and just kill me. My body can't handle that shit. It's been a long time since we've talked. How you guys been?
I'm
Well-
pretty good.
I'm moving. I'm so happy.
Where are you moving to?
I'm doing great.
Well, I've packed everything up. Look, my background's so bare, and I've just chucked stuff up here out of the way.
Are you just moving like around the room? Where are you moving to?
No, I'm actually moving down south. I'm going.
The valley.
Oh,
Yes, I'm going back to where I'm from.
so like Spain or?
No, the south of England.
Oh, okay.
Scribe's here. Hello, Scribe.
We got scribbles.
Unfortunately, I have a voice like margarine.
No, your voice is actually very good.
Your
for
voice is
reading
I do believe it's not butter.
Ah,
That's
Well-
not nice. I like your voice. I've always told you that. You're way too hard on yourself.
Oh, thank you, hey, monkey.
well, congratulations, Eve and Tally.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
But I am honor bound to also do this. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Eve. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much, Scribbles.
Yay!
You
That one
are
was-
welcome.
You know what? I think that one was my favorite one so far.
I've had a lot of practice doing it
dare
solo
you.
lately.
It,
Yeah.
How
Oh,
dare you?
Well, it would be. If you look into the,
There
it,
goes
well,
the-
Feels
man.
showed up.
other than the cutting out every so often.
It might be just
Oh.
your sensitivity is a little low.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
Oh, I cut out. Whoops.
yeah, cut out a little bit on some little.
Oh
notes,
no,
but
I wasn't close enough to the mic. I apologize. Oh
that's
well.
okay.
It sounded really good to me.
It's not really good.
It did sound really good.
I gotta
You
lean.
can't say-
I gotta lean in. I kept being told that by feminists over the last 5 years. I gotta lean in.
Well, how else are
You
you
can't.
supposed to?
You can't
I mean,
say you got a
mm.
voice like margarine and then sing like that.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Well, see, I want to hear Scribe like read some like scary stories. I think his voice is perfect for that.
yeah. My sister, she was well, without. I guess I can't say specifically, but she found some kind of like service or something that will pay you to recite stuff for like I don't know, some kind of app or something, and she's going to relay that to me. So if by some random chance you happen upon a weird app in the future and you hear my voice coming out of it, maybe I got a job. I don't know. We'll find out.
Hey.
That'd be fun.
Could be.
Yeah,
Depends on what it is I have to read, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Unread.
Yeah. So what have you guys been up to?
About 6'1".
But I'm.
It's one of my favorite jokes, and people are just like, they're just like, "You're 6'1".
what?
I'm like, yes, I am.
A
Oh, you're
tall
high.
drink of water.
Right, that's what you meant.
Deku says Scribe has a voice like mayonnaise. That's mean.
Oh,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. Is it Best Foods mayonnaise or is it Miracle Whip? Because if it's Miracle Whip,
What's wrong
probably
with
not
Miracle
good.
Whip?
Miracle Whip isn't mayonnaise.
Exactly.
And
That's
And
what
y'all
makes
have
it
to
so
be on
wonderful.
your
It's
best behavior.
it's
My mom's
practically
fine.
frosting.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
And as a diabetic, I approve.
Hey, I like Miracle Whip.
See, I have
Thank
no
you,
idea
Pat.
what you're talking about. It must.
Oh,
just
that's
be
because you're
American
British and you
thing.
guys eat that bland ass food.
I
Get
like
some
Miracle Whip
Whip.
when I was 6.
How dare you?
What?
Yeah.
You do?
However, I
Sally's
do live.
face.
I do live with a housemate that doesn't like seasoning.
Yeah, she puts Marmite on everything.
Ew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
Isn't that what British people eat? Marmite.
Marmite is yeast extract, and I want to know who the fuck thought it was a good idea to look at the shit that's in the bottom of a barrel after you've been brewing and go, you know what? I'm going to put that on toast.
Probably the
That's right.
British.
Isn't that the
Whoever-
Australians?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoever thought that they should be hanged, drawn, and quartered because that stuff is disgusting.
Australia's.
Treyas.
No, in Australia it's Vegemite. It's similar, but
Oh, maybe that's
Same
what I was
nasty
thinking of,
crap
Vegemite.
though.
it is. Yeah, it's
The
nasty.
Vegemite, I'm saying, it tries to kill you.
There we go.
Oh,
Isn't it
It-
basically black
it's
mold?
Texas tea? What?
it's a yeast extract. Veggie. No,
black mold.
Marmite is. Yeah, it's
Black
pretty much.
mold, Texas tea.
Sally, somebody asked when your birthday is.
June.
There you
Just
go. In June.
So we've got some time.
June 1st.
Yes, we have plenty of time. Thank God.
Yeah, Yeah, we've got 4 months yet. 3 months. It's the
Is
end.
it March
it's the end.
yet?
Well-
Nearly.
It's the end of February, so there's just over 3 months.
Honest to
Yeah,
God, I
yeah.
have no idea what day it is. Oh, it's the
End of
27th.
February, you know. Trying to put up all the Kenta and the Black Power symbols and things like that and go wreck.
Ah. I'm not talking about that right now.
This is not a political show.
This is all about Eve.
I'm being
All
honest.
about
The redheaded
Eve.
lady.
It is
All
all
about
about
Eve.
Eve.
It's all about Eve.
I don't know if it
I'm
should
co-
be all
I
about
am-
me.
Yeah.
Look,
I am really
Yeah.
disappointed.
my ego can
that
only
that
get so
package-
big.
Oh yeah.
I am so disappointed that
yeah.
that package wasn't delivered today like it was supposed to be because she could have opened her birthday present. on
Up into the
stream.
spice.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just wasn't there
Nah.
yet.
Eve,
Oh.
do you have a favorite birthday present ever?
That's a
That
tough
is a
one.
good
I've
birth-
gotten some really thoughtful, nice birthday gifts. It's a tough one to say, like, my favorite ever. Like, ooh.
See, I still remember I was 5 years old and I had all Batman for my birthday, and I got Batman roller skates that just went over your shoes.
I used to have a pair of roller skates like that.
Where'd they? Yeah, and that was I love tons of presents I've gotten, but that one has always stuck out to me.
Do you Did anyone ever have moon shoes?
I've seen them. I never had them.
Oh,
Never
see,
had
I had a pair of those and they were so dangerous.
My
know
sister
so-
had a pair when I was young.
I actually know someone that broke their ankle playing in a pair of
Oh,
the moon
goodness.
shoes.
Ew, not
Those
good.
things were
Wow.
dangerous. Like, why they were allowed to sell those as kids' toys, I don't know, because holy shit, they were.
It's how we
lethal.
used to cull the weak.
Well, yeah.
Had
You know
British
what?
Knights.
As far as I'm concerned, they should just start taking the warning labels off of everything and just let nature run its course.
Yeah, but
give
then they get
kids that
sued,
dangerous
so.
toys. Let them play with lawn darts, and if one ends up in a head, that's just the kid who wasn't supposed to grow.
Oh, God.
Shut-
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't go that far, but I would say get rid of the warning labels on everything because. if
Wait,
you are
okay, so
retarded- like,
You're
if
willing
someone
to
is
get
stupid
rid of
enough-
warning labels off of capes that tell kids not to jump off a roof, but I'm wrong for darts in the head.
I think you're both wrong. Calm
Right?
down.
You're,
Like, there
you're
are
with
some-
me here, Tally.
There are some
you-
warning
well,
labels that should
yeah,
not exist.
You know what?
Like,
you
don't
know
st-
what? Yeah, okay. But lawn
We're-
darts were fun.
We're in
I
the
lived in
same
the
boat
country,
paddling
so
down
I
the
know
river,
what you're doing.
sweetheart.
we had a set of lawn darts when I was a kid, and we used to throw them from the top of the treehouse.
At each other?
No, not at not at
Aw,
each other.
what's the point?
No, we set up a
Girls.
target. Well, we set up a target on the ground, and we just threw lawn darts from the top of the treehouse. Before my
Goodness.
mum
Oh,
told
I
us
come
not to
from.
do.
We set the target on us.
Yeah, you just
Oh.
throw them at your friends.
Yeah, my mum gave us shit for doing that, so we had to stop. She confiscated the lawn darts.
Oh.
Ah, Mom.
Yeah, well, she also confiscated my brother's golf clubs after he took a club to the head.
Yeesh.
That was an accident, though.
Sure.
All right, you know when you drive a golf ball, in order to get it really far, you've got to like really go for it. He
Uh-huh.
was stood right behind me, and I didn't know he was stood right behind me, so I
Oh.
hit the ball. The
Ah,
club came back round and smacked him in the side of the head. and the
ew.
golf
Should
club-
have yelled 4.
Yeah.
Forehead.
Well, to be fair on me, I did say stand back, and I didn't realize he was still stood behind me.
Mm.
You did
That's
tell
on
him to
him.
stand back.
That's
Oh,
his
and
me,
he's-
you know what? Every single one of me and my siblings have all had an head injury at some point.
I got
That might
childhood
explain something.
scars from God knows what.
I've had
I'm
two.
just not gonna. I'm not gonna comment.
Tally, it's not a competition.
I feel like it's a good thing Bear left.
Yeah, because that would have just been fuel to that fire.
Right.
Speaking
Ladies,
of which, the green
quick.
the green room is getting on. Oh, hold on, Mike. The green room is getting a little filled right here, and since I've been the longest on her, I'm gonna take my leave so you can get somebody else up in here. And things
Yeah, I was
like
gonna
that.
say
But
Kefki's
before
probably
I
sitting there the
go,
longest. So
once again, happy 1-year anniversary to y'all and S&M. I enjoyed all the episodes and things like that, and also the very special Hot Chaos Eve. Happy birthday, you gorgeous, sexy lady.
thank you,
And
sweetie.
Tally, you always sexy to me. You hot, sexy thing right there with all the flesh. And I would just eat both of you up. You know that, right?
Oh my god!
Man, go somewhere, Scribe.
What?
Still all that shine, huh? Before I go.
Hey, Tally. Tally. You're
Oh,
stuck between me and Pat again.
All right,
Oh,
man. Y'all
God.
take care of it.
Bye.
See you later, Pat.
See you, Pat.
I
I have
can
to go
only
too,
handle
guys.
so much.
Okay.
My dinner is ready. So, again, happy 1 year, which I don't care about because it's your birthday, sweetheart.
I
Happy
know
birthday.
it's not the most
much.
important thing.
Love you guys.
Monkey.
You take care.
Love
Bye,
you too.
monkey.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye,
honey.
guys.
Right. Who are we going to drag in next?
Well, I'm gonna drag Kefki because she's been sitting there the longest. I was gonna drag
Yes.
Polly in too, but he dipped out, so I'll have to message him and get him to come back.
Yes. Hi, Kefki.
But I'll grab
Hello.
Kefki
Hi.
and I'll grab Mitch because they've been sitting there the longest.
Hi, Mitch.
Good evening.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Hi.
You're right there, Mitch.
What's going on?
You're right there,
Oh
Mitch.
my god.
Oh, I'm fantastic.
What's going on, Scribble?
What the hell is that strange panting sound I hear? I don't know what
I
happened.
don't know.
I thought we were having a competition of creepy voices. That's all right.
Oh, well. The only thing I know for certain is that I've wound up in a world where birthdays and anniversaries collide.
In a
One
world.
live stream is on the hunt for any opportunity to turn dirty, succulent, or moist.
Whoa.
I just did that to be a dick.
I know there are people that don't like the word moist. I don't see the aversion to it. It's just a word.
Oh, moist is hilarious.
Well, what's hilarious is the way people react to it.
Well, no, honestly, the funniest part is that they don't react nearly as badly to the word succulent.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is the worst
succulent piece of meat you've got there, Mrs. Johnson.
Yeah, that sounds creepier.
You're
right,
Me
that
thinks
does
that
sound
Mrs.
creepier.
Johnson is packing a little extra. If you get my meaning, That's
Oh!
what you're saying to her. Tranny joke. I mean, anyway. Miss
Well,
Kefke,
What
how
happened?
are you today?
Who doesn't love a tranny joke?
Miss Kefke, are you there?
Yeah, since we did not like a good training joke. What's a good training joke?
How are you, sweetheart?
I am doing okay. Wondering why the hell I'm here. You've had so
Because we had
many
you on
other
as one of our earliest guests, and I wanted you to come on and celebrate this anniversary with us.
Also, we
Also,
love
you said yes, so
Also, Kefki, we love you.
That
Right?
is
Love
a
you guys too.
frightfully excited huzzah.
Wait, no. I feel on track.
It just conjured an image of a very strange sexual explosion.
Whoa.
I have no comment.
Says
there.
you? Oh.
That's why I like coming on this show, is because I
Oh.
can be a dirty old man.
Coming on the show, you say?
Well,
We allow him to
And
be a
we've
dirty old
reached the
man.
lewd portion of our show.
I'm suddenly looking for a way to rephrase that, and I can't think of anything better than coming on this show.
Being
Oh my
invited
God.
on this show.
There's a sound clip. I can't think of anything better than coming on this show.
Well, I'm gonna also probably drag Weibo in here because she's got a time
What have
crunch.
we got ourselves into?
You know,
Okay,
I
Miss
got
Jones,
to
we got
dirty.
you. I was gonna bring you in with us to bed,
Hello.
but apparently he's dipped out. So.
Hello. Hello. Who am I talking to? I can't tell.
Oh, I gotta
Can't
turn.
see,
Oh,
I'm
I gotta
driving.
turn you down. Okay.
That scribe.
You got.
I
you got.
knew that was right.
You got me and Tally. You got Kefki. You got Mitch, and you got Scribe. So.
Yeah.
Well, hello, everybody. How are we doing this fine evening? Also, happy anniversary, you two.
Thank
It's
you.
also Eve's birthday.
I
That's the
knew
most
that.
She already.
that is
She already wished me happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, dear.
I'm not
Thank
singing.
I'm glad I
Thank
could give you what
God.
you wanted for your birthday, which was me.
Happy anniversary! Wait.
That's what I always tell people. They're like, "What do you want for your birthday?" I'm like, "Just spend time with me. That's all I want." And they're like,
Ugh.
"Can I just buy you a present
Ew.
instead?" I'm like,
She's very
You know what
happy
I
birth
think
canal.
actually that's a really good birthday gift is let's spend time with me, but like spend time with me by buying me dinner at a nice restaurant.
"No, you don't have to buy me dinner. Just go with me to a nice restaurant. I would love to just sit down and spend an evening talking with the people that I care about. That's the best gift."
Well, yeah, I'll accept us both paying for our own meals separately, but you know, a bonus if you want to be my best friend, buy me food.
Over a moist
I
bonus.
mean, we're already like best friends, but
I like best friends. I'll buy you dinner if you buy me dinner, dear. How about that? Is that a deal?
Aw,
Swap checks.
that's so sweet. I have diabetes.
I'll buy your dinner, you buy my dinner. It works.
Aw.
Pat says, "Happy battery." Yikes, Kefki.
I said bath-anniversary?
Happy
What did I
bath-anniversary.
say?
Birth-anniversary.
Birth-anniversary. Yeah, birth-anniversary.
That works.
It's
Oh
when you-
my goodness.
It's when you butcher the concept and say happy birth canal.
Oh, no.
no.
Oh no. Polly's back in the thing.
It's really bad when you say happy birth canal. Because if that shit echoes, you got problems.
Oh, don't. Oh God, Mitch.
You know that thing where the baseball players will have that net on the other side of the lawn and they'll throw the ball, it'll bounce out. It's like a trampoline kind of turn sideways. And they'll bounce the ball up and catch it. If you got a birth canal that can do that, you got troubles, man.
Like Ian in chat says, most
You have a
valuable thing you
condition.
can give someone is time. I agree. That's why I always just say, just spend time with me. If you love me and you
Birth
want to wish
canals
me
are
happy birthday,
overrated.
hang out with me.
The birth canal is overrated. Oh, we're all in trouble then.
I mean,
Flame.
Some, if your birth
have
canal
been
can
there, can't
accommodate
say,
a
wouldn't go
gondola,
back.
Why is this the subject? Why is
With
this
the
the
time to
subject?
get a C-section, you basic bitches.
My typical birthday wish and greeting is happy womb emancipation day. May you forever remain free of the confines of your mother's internal prison. So that's what I say to other
Actually,
people.
wouldn't
So
it
that
be her?
Scrub says,
Happy
wow.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Which one?
What you just said, Eve. I have no idea how to respond to that.
Thank you. That's how
Don't worry about it. You don't need to respond. Not everything requires a response, except me. I require immediate responses because I like attention.
And if anyone deserves attention, it is you.
Exactly. That we're catching on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to rotate somebody out because I'm gonna pull somebody else in.
Well, I gotta split to have some lunch here, so I will
Lunch.
sacrifice myself. Yes, lunch.
Okay,
dinner time,
Lunch. It's
so-
almost damn. It's late for lunch.
Yeah, except that I don't see. I was out with my sister this morning, and we ran around and did a bunch of stuff, and so I wasn't really hungry the whole time because I was doing a bunch of things, and now I'm hungry,
Fair.
and I haven't actually had lunch yet. So it's either Linner or Dunch, whatever you want to call it, but I'm gonna have it now.
Dunch
Well,
sounds like
thank
a
you for
forgotten
stopping by.
Eastern European tribe.
All right, well then I'm gonna go have some Dunch.
Thank you for stopping by, Scribbles.
Yep. Happy birthday, Eve, and happy
Love you,
anniversary,
sweetie.
Hi,
guys.
Scribe.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Weebo.
Great.
Right,
And
who are
here-
we pulling in? Hi,
And here
Polly.
is your partner in crime, Miss Weebo. Polly.
Huh?
No.
It's Polly Deb.
It's Polly. Oh my gosh, we're taking over your stream. Quick,
Yes. Cocktail
Polly,
hour is
rant
taking
about
over.
something.
Who are you people? How'd you get in my room?
Let's disagree about
Oh,
film
God, it's-
generations again. We're hijacking the stream. Go.
It's okay to be embarrassingly wrong, Weebo. It's just strange to tell people about it when they didn't already know.
I'll fight you.
I know
Like,
you will.
physically, I will fight you, and I'll win, even though you're bigger than me. I'll take you down. Let's go.
I've
Careful,
told
she'll
you.
punch you
I've
right in the
told you on
canal.
our own stream. The first time I see you, you've got 3 or 4 shakes coming. I'm gonna grab you by your shoulders and just shake you for different things that you've said. It's.
I'll kick you in the shins.
It's-
Well, then we'll be even.
Check.
Wait,
Polly
wait.
and Mitch are not the same person. Check your
We are
logic.
not
I
the
don't
same
know what
person.
the deal is. They don't even sound alike. What the hell?
I don't hear it.
No, they sound very different.
Polly has a very distinct voice.
Wait,
Then who-
let's do a test.
Then who?
Polly, say moist.
Moist.
Now my turn. Moist.
That was actually relatively close.
No, there's subtle differences in how you pronounce it. Just check it.
Subtle, but you know what?
Moist.
Not everyone pays attention to the subtleties of life.
Moist.
Okay.
Moist.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm doing it just to say moist.
I
No, did
also
not
I
know
don't
that.
sound
think
like
I've been
Polly
like
when
that
I say
word.
moist.
I
Oh wait,
I
now
think
check
Debbie
your
liked that
logic is
word.
clarifying when I do the Becca Fairley gag.
What Becca
Moist.
Fairley gag do you do, Mitch?
What's that?
What's the Becca Fairley gag? Do I want to know?
Oh, it's when I impersonate her former neighbor who was a swinger and kept trying to invite her over for the party on the weekend.
Oh no.
Wow.
Because
party being an orgy,
it would
right?
be like, yeah, basically. It would
It is
it
amusing.
would go like this. Hey Becca Fairley, I've got some new edible underwear for the party this weekend. Hill. And that was the wife.
God damn it, Mitch.
I'm pretty sure I was on the stream when you came up with that.
I don't remember where I even came up with it now.
I'm pretty sure it was one of Pat's streams, and Becca was on it, and that was the.
It
I
might
think-
be.
I don't know why the subject of swingers came up, but you started doing that.
Oh my
Oh, and it
god.
It just evolved from that.
It didn't even evolve. It popped into my head fully formed when she
Oh.
told the story.
I have a question. Probably a silly question, but what's a swinger?
A swinger is swingers are generally couples, married couples that enjoy
Group sex.
Having sex.
having
no,
having
that-
other people engage in their marital bliss with them,
Interesting. Interesting.
or they'll swap
all right.
as well.
They are couples that like to swap partners with other couples.
There are couples that
Ah.
like to stray outside of the standard marriage contract, if you know what I mean.
It's weird, and I
Yes.
don't understand it.
Okay,
Isn't
now I
that-
get it.
Poly.
On that note, happy birthday, Eve.
Thank you.
Well,
No.
technically, being polyamorous means that if you were to have a relationship, you would be open
Poly-
to having
romantic
more-
Polyamorous is
relationships.
in
Yeah.
relationships with multiple people. Just swinging is just like you just like to fuck around. So like, you may be in a
Polysexual,
relationship,
wouldn't it
but you. I think words are complicated and labeling everything gets annoying. So
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
not that
there's-
complicated if you understand root words.
it's omnidirectional
Just trying to say
horniness.
about-
How's that?
Omnidirectional.
Omnidirectional horniness. No, isn't that pansexuality?
If you want to complicate things, yeah.
See, I
you
don't
like having sex
understand
with
why.
pans.
Why is pansexuality a thing? Like, why can't people just say they're bisexual? It's like
It's like,
I don't
It's
understand.
goal oriented.
do you know what you know what
Pansexuality has the lack
sapiosexual
of
is?
goal orientation.
Do you know what sapiosexual is, Tally?
What?
No.
Sapiosexual is like you're attracted to intelligence. So I find pansexual doesn't fall into like the falls less into the category of like I'm attracted to male or female, and more into the things that matter to me more are less what's down here and more what's up here or in here.
See,
you know?
the only people I've ever met that were pansexual were willing to fuck anyone.
That's trisexual.
They try anything. I have
Yeah.
a question. What is the absolute no sexual? What was that?
That's
Asexual.
asexual.
Asexual. Okay.
Actually, I went to college with an asexual lesbian.
Wait.
That's
no,
not-
cause no.
That's not
Yeah,
how that
is
Well-
works.
that can
Well,
work. Actually, that can
Well,
work.
no,
Meaning-
because she was
No.
she only ever dated women, but she would never have sex with anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
There are plenty of
That's the-
asexual people
So
who date,
although-
but they don't actually, you know.
So she's just a best friend.
Pretty
I,
much.
I have asexual nightmare, but that's a different story.
Why, Mitch? Why?
I have to. It's my job.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, yep.
So
Anyways.
happy anniversary, Eve. And Tally.
Polly.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, S&M. Happy anniversary, Eve.
All right, so for anyone who's actually watched any of our shows that are in this chat, what was your favorite moment?
I like all the moments that I'm featured just because I'm a narcissist.
So the show
I'm
that you were on.
Pretty amazing. Yeah.
I like any moment that puts Tally in such a state of mind where she's got that blush and that grin, and you know she's sitting in a puddle of her own making.
That doesn't happen very often.
Oh,
But it
gross.
happens
Why-
enough, and
Callie,
it's
stop
so.
peeing yourself.
And I don't find it fun because it's a sex thing. I find it fun because it's just funny.
Can I say my favorite?
Yes.
My favorite is when you
Callie
guys
is
do the
peeing
finger
herself.
boobs.
We're gonna have to
When
get
you
her
do the
some
little.
adult Pampers.
I'm
we
sorry.
do the
Yes. When you do the little finger things. I like that. Makes me feel all happy and warm. But
The never mind, the screen share finger fuck I call it, but that's just me.
what
Oh,
the,
oh
you
my.
just ruined my happiness. What the hell?
It's a finger boop.
Deco says he liked the rules of the internet with quiz. That was a lot of fun too.
That
That
was a lot of
cool.
fun.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I would quite
it-
like to have Quiz on again because he does have some interesting hobbies and he's fun to have around.
Anyways, I think Mitch, I'm going to rotate you out and get someone else
Okay.
in here. So thank you for
Sounds like a
being on,
plan.
sweetie. Thank you for being around for this year too.
Bye,
It's been so
Mitch.
awesome.
I hope you guys have a few more years to tantalize me and the rest of us.
I hope so
Only
too.
a few though.
Only a few.
Only.
Before I burst my bum. Never mind.
Goodbye.
Bye, Mitch.
Bye, Mitch.
See you later,
Rock
Mitch.
on.
Thank you, sweetie. Let's see who gonna get next. I think Race was waiting the longest. We'll put Race in here. What's up, bitch?
Hello, hello. How are you
The
guys?
degenerates here.
I think it's Race, and then Sanguine, and then look at you. Look at you. Why do you have a mask on?
I'm coming to you live from my bunker. I don't want to reveal
yeah,
myself.
I was gonna ask.
I hate to break it to you, but there's footage of you out there with your mask off. And you've lost weight since the last time I saw you. Damn,
Yeah,
you're looking
you
really
have.
fit. Look at
You've
you.
lost wow.
Look at
He's
you.
so skinny.
I know. I'm
that's-
jealous.
I think the count from my heaviest to where I am now is 125 pounds lost.
Oh,
That is
not
amazing.
bad.
I'm so happy for
Thank
you,
you.
sweetie. That's
Good
crazy.
for you. That's great. How?
Mostly just diet. High protein, actually count your damn calories, and then you're pretty much set. The hunger takes care of itself after that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
see, I can't count calories. I love chocolate too much.
Mm.
See, I have no problem
chocolate
with
is
protein.
Chocolate.
Chocolate is my downfall.
Chocolate.
See, I can
Apparently
only have so
chocolate
much
is your
chocolate. My downfall is delicious baked goods.
Oh,
Ooh,
Oh
those
yeah,
good
that'll
too.
definitely
Yeah.
do you. Those pack a punch.
You know what's better
calorie-wise.
than all those things?
what?
Candy corn.
I do like candy
Ew.
corn.
You know what I
Caffeine.
Candy
haven't
corn
had
is
forever?
delicious.
Caramel corn. I love caramel corn. That's I haven't had that shit in ages.
Oh,
like
the
vanilla
actual
pretty good.
popped corn that has caramel on it?
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
vanilla
that stuff's
fudge
good.
and lollipops. Like, I just love candy, which is why I can.
But you lollipop, give her the candy now. Wait, that's
I'm
it.
about to get where
I
I'm
love
going, by the way,
candy.
so Eve, if you want to cycle me out, you can totally go ahead and do that.
Okay, sweetie. You want to say anything before you go?
Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies.
Well, that's one thing to say. Okay.
Bye.
But thank you for being on,
Good
sweetie. Love
night.
you so much.
Thank you for having me. Love ya.
I'm surprised she didn't do a shameless plug.
Too late. She missed her
Shameless
opportunity.
plug. Sub to me. I'm great.
Nope. Sorry. Bye. Disconnected her.
I am so surprised she didn't do a shameless plug.
And we got Sanguine.
An hour.
Hey, Sanguine.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing grand. I've poured my second drink and I'm now imbibing it.
'Cause
See,
who
I
doesn't
wanted
love
a drink, but I
drink?
forgot.
What was the drink
Aw.
again? You were talking about it in the chat, in the green room.
So the drink that I just poured is a Johnny Fucked Up. And
What is
Johnny done
that?
fucked up.
a Johnny Fucked Up is a cider version of a Boilermaker. So a Boilermaker is a pint and then a shot of whiskey, typically, with a shot of whiskey dropped down like a depth charge into the pint. It can be increased in strength by doing a several fingers Boilermaker. So several fingers, you count how many fingers of whiskey you're pouring in. So a 4-finger Boilermaker is 4 of your fingers of whiskey in
You
a
gotta give
glass.
your drinks the 4-finger Louis. Oh boy.
And I'm currently drinking probably a triple or quadruple Boilermaker. Or sorry, Johnny Fucked Up, because the base drink is a cider, then with 3 to 4 of my fingers of whiskey added in. Eve is well familiar with how heavy I pour drinks. Because
Don't you also like that? That is a lot of whiskey because you've got quite large hands.
Yeah, for those who don't know, but know ring sizing, my middle finger and my index finger on my right hand, which is a hand I use to measure, are both 16 ring size. And the standard ring sizing that most people are able to find is up to 13.
No.
That fits
I wear a 7.
Yeah. I have a 13 as my ring finger, and I have an 11.5 as my pinky. So my smallest finger is an 11.5, which is a fair bit larger than your 7.
His like basically his smallest finger is twice the size of one of my fingers.
Yeah. I have massive. Yeah, she has a ring size 7.
My ring size is a 7.
But your fingers would be a lot smaller than mine. You've got little bitty hands. You've got the cutest little bitty hands.
I've got short, stumpy hands. But they will shrink down once I've lost a little bit more weight. But as I lose weight, they shrink.
Mhm. But yeah, my smallest finger is an 11.5. So I have ridiculously sausage finger hands.
Polly Dub.
I'm on this stream? I thought, oh, Jesus.
I
I thought I was just listening to one.
I was gonna ask, what are you drinking over there? Because I know you got a drink already too.
Oh, that was weird, man. I was just.
I'm sorry.
I figure I'm listening into this stream. Everyone's having a conversation. All of a sudden, someone calls out my name. It's like, what the fuck? But,
I'm sorry. We should let you speak.
shit.
Everybody be quiet so Polly can speak. Go ahead, Polly.
No, I wasn't sleeping. I was just like, it's just listening to everyone talking, and all of a sudden, someone calls out my name. That was really weird. I forgot I was on the stream. Yep. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I've got a bit of a hangover. That might have something to do with it.
Oh no.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I mean, it's
Kev,
not
do not know no and
nauseated
feel
little
sorry
hangover or
for
anything.
him.
It's just
Tally. What did you say, Polly?
But
What did you say?
it's not a nauseated hangover or anything. It's just one of those tired and not entirely with it type hangovers.
I got you. I've never had a hangover.
Kevkey, do not oh no and feel sorry for him. It's not like he's sick. He's hungover. It's self-inflicted, and therefore he is not allowed sympathy.
It is entirely self-inflicted. We were streaming until, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock last night, and then I started drinking, and yeah, wow, long night.
Yeah. Oh, you did stream last night. You streamed for like 3 hours almost with Sinatra and Drunkle over on Noir Bar.
And Far, yeah.
And Far. Well, I mean, I assume Far's there
Mm-hmm.
every time, so.
Yeah, she's there like furniture. It's great.
What was the subject last night?
Oh, Jesus. Have you ever had a conversation with this group of people? There is no one subject. We went over a bunch of different things. We went over odd things in the natural world, from bioluminescent algae and fungus to...
I saw something about sea foam before I started dozing off.
Yeah, that was one of the things. Sea foam and
Bioluminescence is cool though.
Yeah,
damn right.
The
It is so
bioluminescent
cool.
algae is fucking awesome. Have you ever seen or been in one of the beaches that has that during night swims?
Like you just chuck a stone far enough out, and suddenly the puddle, like where it landed, it just suddenly lights up.
Yeah, typically blue or green.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I must see video footage of this.
Yeah, it's bioluminescent algae.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
It is really cool.
the mushrooms are awesome, especially some of the photography that people get of them. It's like it looks like something straight out of Lord of the Rings or whatever. It's like this completely dark forest, and then these 5 or 6 glowing mushrooms down at the base of a tree. It's kind of sweet.
My God,
And then we went on
that's so
to a
cool.
collection of things that were for sale on Amazon that I thought shouldn't, or were just odd that they were on sale for Amazon. Uranium ore, for example.
Nice.
Is that
fucking
Well, I
what?
mean,
mate?
it's depleted. I guess it's legal. But...
Well,
No, it's not depleted. It's just full on uranium ore.
it's like how there used to be the child's chemistry set that you could get that included uranium ore. It was I can't remember, I think it was like
Didn't they have to stop selling that because kids were putting them in the mouth?
Yes, people started
That
irradiating themselves rather severely
sounds
with the
awful.
radiation lab set. And it was
Yeah.
pretty much everything in the lab set was radioactive right up until uranium.
And that's how
Yeah.
Timmy got 2 penises.
They
Or lymphoma.
they stopped making that science set because kids kept putting the radioactive material in their mouths.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that set went out of stock at about the same time as the Radium Girls became a thing. And for those
Oh,
who don't,
I thought you were going to say at the same time as the rise of political Islam. It was like, hey, come on, it's not that kind of show. Jesus.
But yeah, it was at the time of the Radium Girls. And for those who don't know what the Radium Girls were, they were watch face painters.
What they would do is they would paint the dials on the watch faces so that you could see them at night because they would glow, and they were encouraged to lick their brushes to keep them a sharp point. So that over time they would get irradiated, and when they got so sick that they couldn't work anymore, to avoid any issues, their employer would say they had syphilis, and therefore it was self-inflicted.
Part of the problem was
That's
that
so fucked up.
the employer did actually have a point when it came to the self-inflicted, because it turned out that a large percent of the women that were part of the Radium Girls group would also smuggle out the radium dye and end up painting themselves up for their sexual escapades.
They would paint their nails. I've heard some with them would paint their teeth for fun when they were messing about. They would do all kinds. And what makes it so bad is the employers knew this shit wasn't good for you, because when higher ups would handle the radioactive material, they would wear full hazmat suits, but they would encourage these girls to lick their paintbrushes to keep them at a sharp point.
And there's some debate whether it was properly encouraged or whether it was just something that was known, because it's a known thing that if you lick a fine tip paintbrush, or ink brush rather, it sharpens the point. So they were graded on how fine the painting of the dial was. So it was partially encouraged, partially just the grading system encouraged the licking of the tip in order to bring the hairs back into truth.
Amazon also has bacon soap.
What?
Hang on, bacon soap.
Correct.
You mean you can smell like delicious bacon all day? Oh my god!
That's actually one of the talking points. As you go to smell like bacon all day long, maybe the envy of your friends and so forth. And
does it?
You would never want to hang out with anyone that's got a dog, though.
No, dogs absolutely love it. I can attest to this because when I grill or when I get a bit too happy with my smoking gun, I do end up smelling rather fragrant from the smoke. And dogs have never had a problem with that.
No, the issue is that dogs will like it. Like, you will never get rid of that dog if you smell like bacon.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Why
would you want to get rid of dogs?
Dogs are pretty awesome, but they will constantly be on top of you.
Yeah, just pet the poor boy.
Because it's my birthday tonight, I'm ordering either the biggest burger or the biggest, like, I can't decide if I want a burger or I want Mexican.
Ice cream cake.
See, you're doing birthdays properly because you are doing a feast. As I said earlier in chat, if you were local, your birthday would lead to a feast. You would be allowed to choose the protein, and then I would just do up the proper feast.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Now, that is someone that you want as a neighbor.
Yeah. Well, Eve well knows, even when I'm just showing up to something and there's no cooking apparatus available, I show up with a box of booze and bread. And the box of booze and bread is bunch of different beers, bunch of different whiskeys, and then hangover loaf, also known as lambus loaf.
Well, real quick, I'm gonna rotate Kefki out. Miss Kefki, thank you so much for being on. Loved having you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it bunches. Love you guys.
Have a good one. Thank you for
night,
being
Kefki.
around for
We
our
love
whole
you,
long year.
But yeah,
Bring Hammer in.
I show up. Hey, Hammer.
Hello.
I show up.
Oh God, I gotta go.
Please do.
This motherfucker right here.
Uh-oh, there's drama.
The honor is a fucking awake at 6:30. Wow. Good morning,
For
sweetheart.
Eve, I'd do it for Eve.
Anything for Eve. Hi, Eve.
You guys are too sweet. I love you both. I've actually known these three gentlemen across the bottom. I've known them for what, going on almost 4 years now. Jesus,
It's been a good while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's been a while, and it's been a wild ride. I credit y'all mostly with me at least in the very least, helping me get started out on becoming the woman I am today, and I cannot thank you all enough for believing in me and being so encouraging and loving towards me. You know, you and all the rest of the minions were so supportive to me, and then I've made so many friends along the way since. Just been incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're pretty awesome. It's true.
Oh my god,
Don't let it go to your head.
Thinking of minions, the something that the chat might be interested to know is not that long ago we were looking through. Eve was looking through and sharing her earliest minions appearances, and the first time she was a zookeeper.
Oh god.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Minions of the Zoo.
Here's Eve trying way too fucking hard to sound like a woman.
She goes, "Welcome to Minions of the Zoo."
Did she mention the first time that she and I were recognized as ourselves? Because I was present when that happened. It was at MythCon, and we were just chatting with someone. I was drinking a beer. Eve was just chatting up as per usual. And the guy asks us, "So who are you guys?" And I go, "Well, I'm Sanguine Magavan." And he goes, "Wait, Sanguine Magavan, the person that sends in the super chats from Lords of the Night?" Or at that time, it was the Monkey and Scribe show still. "Yeah? And who are you?" "Well, I'm Chaos Eve." "Wait, Chaos Eve from..."
Yeah, I walked over to him and was like, "Hey, Sanguine, do you know where blah, 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 blah is?" And he's like, "Wait, who are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm Eve." And he says, "Chaos Eve?" And I'm like, "Yeah. What did I do?"
So yeah, we got recognized at MythCon by our names online, which was rather amusing to me.
Yeah.
You weren't using a camera, Eve, at that point?
I think I had a little bit at that point.
Not much by that point, though. It was maybe 2 or 3 times by that point, I think.
You've never used a camera saying if I didn't see pictures of you, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, shy of the Minions Con stream that we did, and I think I was also seen when it came to the 4th of July stream last year.
So
Because-
Eve can confirm that Sanguine is in fact a giant dwarf.
Yes.
He's tall. He's dwarf-like, but he's also really tall. So
Yeah, even I are of a height, but I am Tolkien dwarf build at that height.
So you see the zookeeper guy from
The giant
Harry Potter?
dwarf.
Is that who you are?
Effectively,
Hagrid.
I am Hagrid, yes.
Hagrid.
I am over 2 feet broad from shoulder to shoulder at 6'1". And I have a massive fuck-off beard.
So you're as wide as you are tall.
Damn near a fire plug, yes.
if you imagine
Eve, you're
Gimli in a
you're the
bowler,
same height, right?
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
Yes.
You imagine Gimli in a bowler hat.
Yeah, I'm effectively at least like 1.5 times Eve from shoulder to shoulder, if not greater than that. And of a height.
Well, I got you both by you're both 6'1", I'm 6'3", so I'm just a little bit taller, but I'm not nearly as wide as you are, Sanguine.
Yeah, you're smidge taller, and you probably have massively longer legs, considering I have a 27-inch inseam.
Oh my God, really?
6'1". Yep.
Holy mackerel!
I have
It's
to
a girth
custom.
contest.
I have to custom hem all of my pants in order to be able to actually not fray the ever-living fuck out of the bottom.
You know what? That's actually quite amusing because that means that you are built in a similar way to my dad, but my dad's not nearly that tall.
Yeah.
Like he's got really short legs, but a really long body.
Yeah. So the rough average of leg or inseam to height is your inseam's about half your height. So I have the inseam of someone who's 4'6", with the height of someone, or the torso of someone who's 7'6".
You're a mutant.
Jeez.
I am very oddly proportioned, which leads to the Tolkien dwarf.
That's funny.
That is funny, isn't it?
Skeptic says, I would love to know where you found that shirt. A shirt like that is so pretty. I'm going to tell you I got it where I got most of my clothes. I got it at Ross. It's a closeout store here in the South. It's a chain, but they take like
old stock.
Yeah, old stock from like retail stores and stuff like that and sell it at discounted prices. And so I snatch up things that look really cute and would normally be like 3 or 4 times the price for like a fraction. I don't think I've paid more than $15 for something there, unless it was like a really nice dress. I think I might have paid $20, $25. No, I take it back. That sleep set that I got when we did our pajama party stream tally.
Yeah.
That I paid $30 for, but that's the most I've ever spent on a single item there.
You know what? When I come to America, we're gonna have to go there.
Girl, I love that store. I gotta be careful because I'll actually go in there and spend hundreds of dollars, just because I love.
But you will
shopping
come
in there.
out with mountains of stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll have tons of clothes, but I'll just be like, I want this, and I want this, and I want that. So the thing about Ross though is that it's hard to go back and find something. Like if I had this, you go back next week, if there was like 5 of them on the rack, that's all they have is 5. That's it. You won't be able to find it anywhere else. So
you may be able to find it online though.
Maybe if you look for it, but you'd have to know exactly what you're looking for. So yeah, it's just a cute little mesh bodysuit with like a thing to cover the boobs. So.
Mm-hmm. So is that Kevlar there to protect the
like boob Kevlar?
Everyone needs boob Kevlar.
See, that just reminded me of. I'm really tempted at some point to buy the strongest super fabric that I can and see if I can make a jack out of it and have it be bulletproof.
I mean, obviously don't test it while you're wearing it.
Oh, I wouldn't test it while wearing. I'd make a square of it, have someone shoot at it, see if a bullet penetrates, and then take it from there into additional testing. But
put it on a mannequin. Shoot the mannequin.
Yeah, it would be fascinating to see if you can revive an archaic form of armor with modern super fabrics, because the linen jack was used throughout the entirety of the Middle Ages, all the way up through the Renaissance, effectively. Because if you make a 21 to 30 some layer thick bit of cloth, it is remarkably tolerant to sword slashes.
Yeah, even stuff like paper. They used to make armor out of paper, but they just made so many layers that you couldn't get anything through it, and it wasn't that heavy.
And they would lacquer the outside of the paper as well to give it just that additional bit of resistance. So I'm curious whether a 21 to maybe 42 layer thick jack of, I think the current reigning champ of super papers that are commercially available is Dynamax or something like that. I'm curious if that is bullet resistant.
I think we may have to find out.
Yeah, it's something that.
See, I'm curious now. This sounds like an experiment, and it has to be done.
Yeah, it is something that if it is actually viable, it would be effectively full torso and arms coverage rather than the current bulletproof vest, which the sappy plates are the main thing that make it bulletproof. And the sappy plates effectively just cover the torso of the vest. So you have from effectively just at collarbone down to gut on either side, with a area of the middle that's
And
also covered.
if you've got really good bulletproof vests, they might actually have an additional plate down the side.
Yeah, they might have the plate down the side, and they might, again, if it's a really good one, have the plate in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But those sappy plates add so much fucking weight to the entire thing. Whereas if you're able to just make effectively a modern-day linen jack,
You know
then
what?
you would get bulletproof arms as well.
You know what? If it works, patent it.
Oh yeah, it's something that I am really
Remember,
tempted.
kids, the only difference between science and messing around is writing everything down.
Yep, I am really tempted to.
And if you scream
test
for
it
science
out.
while running naked down the street, it's totally for science. It works. People will let you get away with it. They're like, oh, well, he's doing some kind of an experiment. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
I
really
didn't want to
tempted
see his
to
ass, but at least it's
see
for science.
how many layers it takes in order to get at least a. Polly might know this a bit better than I do. Is it an A3 or an A3 plus in order to get at least up to small arms and the beginning of rifle?
Oh God, plus it would have to be.
A3 plus for rifle?
Yeah, you're the ablative plates that they use for stuff like up to 308. Like, oh God,
Yep.
you wouldn't want to walk around in that thing all day.
You
Jesus
know
Christ.
what?
Yeah,
Stopping a blade is a little
Hey,
easier than a bullet.
You know what,
so-
Sanguine? If you can actually make this work, you may actually replace the body armor that military personnel are using.
Yeah, if it is actually viable, it
Let's
could
not go
potentially
crazy.
replace military body armor, which
But the
is
thing about
currently
military
the
body armor
sappy
is
plate.
it's very heavy.
Yes, which is where the Jack design might actually be able to supersede it, because the Jack design would just be effectively super cloth rather than this heavy plate, because the plate is a metalloceramic plate, which is able to take a certain number of rounds before the entire plate shatters, and then every round past that is able to pass through it. So the current sappy plates are rated up to a certain weight of round, a certain caliber of round, and a certain number of that caliber of round. With, I think it's the A3 is everything below rifle round, the A3 plus is including rifle rounds, and the A3 can be resistant to a wide series of rounds, but the A3 plus then designates how many rounds
You
it
know,
can take
you keep
before it shatters.
saying super fabric, and there may be people that don't know what that means. That is fabric that has been woven so tight that it.
So the super fabric is that they're effectively laboratory made fabrics, because just making a naturally occurring fabric really tightly woven, you can't weave wool.
You can't weave it
enough.
tight enough. You can't weave it tight enough. But
Whereas
what happens
if-
is when it has an impact, those from how tightly woven it is, they lock into each other.
They are just a hell of a lot higher tensile strength. So the tensile strength is really what makes it the super fabric, because when you're talking fabric, you're talking tensile strength, which is the strength of the stretch, effectively. So when a super fabric is hit, it's able to stretch, or able to resist a hell of a lot more force before it stretches and ultimately tears. Because
Yeah,
every
like I said,
fabric-
it locks in. It locks
Yeah.
into each other rather than stretching out.
Yep, and if you're able to get a fabric of high enough tensile strength, and you're also able to get some sort of material that will spread the force, because it's possible that the material might well be bulletproof, but the force in that concentrated area would still be enough to kill someone. The most common version is known as the home plate heart attack. Have any of you ever heard of the home plate heart attack?
No, I have not.
So the home plate heart attack is something that was observed in baseball. If someone gets beamed with a fastball in the chest, it can actually be enough force.
Oh, it would shatter. Yeah, it would shatter your breastplate, but at the same time, it would bring on a heart attack.
Yes, it would sometimes shatter the breastplate. Sometimes the breastplate has just enough flex that it would interrupt the rhythm of the heartbeat. So
yeah, if you hit the heart at a specific timing in the cycle, it'll stop it.
Exactly. Yeah, if you hit the heart at an expansion of the cycle and you cause it to contract, you can cause a heart attack to happen because it causes a instantaneous arrhythmia. And that can cascade into a full-blown heart attack, which can kill someone stone dead in an instant.
You know, I realized something when I was a teenager. A defibrillator is basically forcing someone to have a heart attack in order to bring them back to life.
Well, it is forcing someone that is actively going through an arrhythmia to go back into the standard cycle.
In the sinus rhythm.
I think Race has... we might as well disconnect him if he's wandered off.
Yeah, he's been...
Well, I was actually going to say Polly's the next one to be rotated out, but if Race wants to not come back...
No, I actually... That is not too bad to have me rotate off right now, because I need to go seek out some ibuprofen, because my head is like... Thump. Speaking of like hearts beating, it's making it worse. So, I'm going to... go get something from
How does that go again?
Self-induced hangover.
Thank you for joining us, Polly. Thank you for joining us.
No, thank you for having me. And another year, am I right?
We always love having you on.
It's been a blast.
So at least another year for the show, and another 60 or 70 for Eve. Yay!
Oh my god, don't put me at like... If you just gave me another, if you gave me another 70 years, I'd be in my hundreds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone should be a sanitarian or whatever the hell. Yeah.
You know what?
There we go.
You know what? With the way medical shit is going, it may be possible one day to actually live.
I want to be old enough to tell kids about the meme wars of 2016. They have no idea, young buck. It's a horrible time.
It's a not completely unfounded belief that the first person to live to 500 years old has already been born.
Well, there are people now that live to be 100 years old, and there are so few of those at the moment in England that on your 100th birthday, you will get a birthday card from the Queen.
Wow.
Well, anyway, we'll let Mr.
In any
get
case,
his headache medicine.
I will be off. Thank you for having me on. Happy anniversary, and again, Eve. Happy birthday!
Thank you,
So I'm going to see you later
Bye,
on.
Polly.
You're going to be twitching later? You're going
Yes,
to go
sir.
Twitch?
I'll be twitching later.
All right, I will. Yeah. You had to make it dirty, didn't you? It's fine.
I didn't make it dirty. I didn't.
She has to make everything dirty.
That was not intention to be made dirty. There was a thing floating in the air, so I swiped at it.
All right, thanks for having me on. I'll talk to everybody later. And Hammer.
Yes, sir.
You. All right, I'll see everyone later. Bye.
Yeah.
Good night.
I'm gonna get Snow in here. Boop.
And
Hey,
One of
Snow.
the nicest-
Sorry,
that guy's one of the
Nicholas.
nicest dickheads I know.
I know, right?
Just to let Assassin of the Grey know, I have seen your message. It is apparently level 4 body armor. That is 30-06 dedicated body armor.
So, just as a heads up, because we
Well, if anyone would know, it would be Assassin.
Sorry,
you were saying.
I was gonna say, as Snow is the very last of our guests that have been coming on. The only person we didn't catch was Skeptalk. He had
I
to
have,
pop out and go do
yeah,
something.
he
So.
asked me to congratulate and that he had to run.
Yeah. But he messaged me too and was letting me know. He said he had to go do some stuff, but he did say, you know, happy anniversary and happy birthday and stuff like that, which I told him thank you very much for. And so since Snow is the last one, we are going to go ahead and put the link in chat for Discord. If you aren't in our Discord already, please come on over, because starting today, Tally and I will be doing our call-in segment. So those of you in the chat can come join
our
us.
audience can come and
Yes.
join us.
And we would love to hear y'all's favorite memories from the past year of S&M and what your favorite moments are and stuff like that. So get those ready. Come on in here and join us. Please be on your best behavior. You know, don't come in and say things you know you shouldn't, you know, because I will kick you out with a quickness and edit the VOD afterwards. I have no qualms about that. So,
Well, the thing is,
Mama
that you
Eve will
really,
put her foot down.
you really need Deco D ready on the mute, because Deco D, the one time that I hopped into voice chat randomly on your channel, Eve, and you were talking about how different zombies in, I believe it was Dead Before Daylight, had been added in for the holiday. And there were a bunch of different ones. So there was the various holiday-inspired ones. And I started to say something, and Deco immediately muted me. It was beautiful, because it was right as a zombie has exploded. And I began to say, well, I just found mute.
Deco says he called me out. He did, because you're good.
Yep, because Deco got me right before I said, I found the Muslim one.
But then again, the last time we tried to have you on, Sanguine, the last time, if you guys recall, we tried to have Sanguine on. We got our channel got struck twice. Our stream got shut down.
Yeah,
I have no clue why that got struck, because that time
we
was
were
effectively
pretty tame.
Yeah, it was foodgasm and science at that.
You guys were
conversation.
talking about the etymology of where your name comes from, the
Well, we were talking about the different cultures within Europe before they became countries or something.
Yeah.
Like the
And
difference
then-
between the Celts and the Gaelics.
Yeah, we talked about the P-Celtic versus Q-Celtic origin. And then we also, at the very end, started touching on the scientific papers that most drove us up the fucking wall. Because we started talking about the Wakefield paper, the Seralini paper, and the Dr. Money paper. So it might have been the Dr. Money paper that got it bopped.
I honestly think somebody was just being an asshole.
I think
They
that's
just decided to
probably
record
most
us.
likely.
Yeah, it's probably someone being an asshole, but it might have been the Dr. Money.
But I did want to say, because he hasn't said a word since he's been in here. Hi, Snow.
Hi.
How are you?
I was just letting Sanguine get whatever the frick caffeine he has out of his system.
I know, right?
Because I heard the
Sanguine's
motor
always
mouths, but
better.
damn, even puts Tally to shame.
Oh, by the way, Snow. Oh, I don't want to hold that up. Something showed up today.
You need to
Open
open it
it.
right the hell now.
Open it! Open
Oh,
it!
God.
Open it!
You're
Open
gonna
it!
open it. You're
Okay,
going to open
okay,
it.
okay. Just give me a minute. I don't have my knife nearby.
You should always have a knife nearby, just in case you have to open packages on stream.
See,
Because
Tally
that's the
wanted hers
thing.
to be here so I could open it on stream, but unfortunately
Yeah,
it's not yet.
it's not here yet.
So, let's see. Oh my goodness.
She's gonna love it though. I had input from
And
both
it was
Sam
in a
and Kevin.
smaller thing, which means I'm going to have to open this one too.
Mm-hmm. See, post office. That's probably why they did that. Why it took so long.
I'll say the weather here in Tennessee was just dreadful
Yeah.
for the entirety of last week. Like nobody I knew went to work most of last week. It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got an email the other day that said it was going to arrive on the 28th, and it's like, but that's a Sunday.
Yep.
You'll get packages delivered on a Sunday?
Amazon.
Depends on who's. It depends on who's delivering it. If it's USPS, no. If it's UPS, yes.
Amazon will deliver them themselves.
Yep.
Well, I ordered it from Amazon, so
Yeah, I knew you'd ordered it from Amazon, so they'll deliver it on their own, and it's just like crazy.
she's
Yeah.
gonna love it though.
While I was in the waiting room, I came to a realization that I am unique on this particular show.
Oh.
Aside from you two lovely ladies, I have been on more than anybody else, and I have yet to be an invited guest.
Yeah, we've had you in here to
You know
help us
what?
out a
That
couple
is
of times,
accurate.
and we need to fix that.
I've
Well,
been
for-
the technical correspondent twice now, and I haven't even been invited on.
Well, for those who don't know, Snow Pilot is actually an engineer of
Mhm.
sorts.
Of
sorts?
sorts.
What?
He's a straight up engineer, Tally.
He is an engineer, but I don't know which field of engine. Like, I know it's to do with aviation, but I
My
don't know
degree is
specific-
literally aerospace engineering concentrated in aeronautics. I am a
Okay.
structural and payload designer for a very large aerospace company.
Okay, and those are big words that mean very little to me because I don't
Perfectly
speak
good
engineer.
airplanes.
Well,
Okay. Well, if you ask Assassin, there's no such thing as a perfectly good airplane.
Tally, what those words mean is he makes airplanes lighter and thus more efficient.
Ah.
Lighter. Ah!
Well, when you're an
He's gonna
engineer-
shoot me. I know that look. He's gonna shoot me.
We talked
But
about
yes.
this snow.
But yes,
Tough shit.
Snow is the one that we call on when we have a story that's about something to do with engineering and we have no idea what any of it means.
This
Tough shit.
this better not have been expensive, because
No.
That's so cute.
you already are too nice to me about a lot of things. So
Right,
Oh,
show
wow.
everyone what it is. Oh, it's so cute.
yeah, it's choker.
So it's little Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Because Eve is our Phoenix.
Thank you, sweetie.
Love you, sweetie.
I'd put it on right now, but the struggle would be hilarious on camera.
You would. I
it.
told Kefki the same thing last night. It's the clasp is fiddly, so if it's too much of
Clasps
an
like
issue,
this are always fiddly.
yeah. So if you need, I will happily track down some magnetic closures for you.
This is the one that my mom got me for Christmas that I've been wearing a lot lately on streams, and the clasp on it is even like clasp on it,
Tinier.
It's even worse. It's even
I
tinier.
actually went and got a bigger clasp, figuring it would help you, and it's still fiddly.
Yeah.
So
But I appreciate it. Thank you so much, sweetie.
you're welcome, darling. Now you are going to have to put it on for your stream tonight.
Yeah, we'll put on for stream tonight.
Okay.
I like that. I think it actually goes to the outfit too. It really suits it.
Yeah.
It is really cute.
But thank you.
But yes, that is the first handmade thing I've ever made for somebody.
Oh, you made it.
The only thing I ordered was the pendant itself.
Well, I mean, I assumed you didn't like press
No,
it out of metal
I have
and-
no facilities to cast that, but
Yeah.
that is handmade. Yeah. So
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Sorry about the clang. My plate hit my.
Are
whiskey
you eating
glass.
over there, Sanguine?
It's Sanguine.
Of course,
Yes, he
Sanguine.
is. Of course he is.
Oh, come on, Eve. Even you know that was a stupid question.
Anyway,
In
would you-
honor of your birthday, I did go for ribeye rather than the pork shoulder steak that I have.
I see a Travis and a Migato in there, so
Yeah, I say we do have a couple of guests in the waiting room. So I'm gonna probably rotate out. I think who did I have in here first? Was it Race?
Race is
Race.
Race.
Yeah, rotate Mr. Race out.
All right, you guys have a good night then.
Thank
Later,
you for being
Race.
on with us, sweetie. And
Race,
thank you for
Sanguine, Hammer, then Snow.
thank you for introducing me and Tally. Because you're the
Yes.
reason why she and I even know
You
each other. I
are.
should point that out.
Yeah, back in the halcyon days of Golden Age radio.
Yeah.
where I was also a guest.
Yes.
You
As
were,
was mine.
yes.
I had to fill in for little British tart over here at least once that I'm aware of. I'm not entirely sure how I managed that one, but yeah. Like, I'm lacking certain equipment here, but I'll make do.
Well, you definitely rose the average IQ of the stream.
Stop it. He's gonna put you over her
No
knee.
self bully.
Wait. Eve
Only
putting
we
you over
bully
her
you.
knee-
You don't get to bully yourself.
I was gonna say Eve putting you over your knee, over her knee is not exactly a punishment for you, so we'll have to find something else.
See, you're just threatening me with a good time.
Yeah, the only way to properly punish a masochist is to completely ignore their existence.
He's not wrong.
But before I forget, Miss Tally,
Yes.
since I know Pixie's gonna wonder this, your cat ears, is that an addition for your headset, or is that a dedicated headset with the cat ears?
No, this is it's a separate headband. It's actually a separate thing.
I love how she pulls the headset off, not the headband, but whatever.
Well, the
Priorities.
the reason being is because the headband goes underneath the headset. So if I was, it would just ruin everything.
A likely story.
It is just easier to take the headset off because the things go behind my ears, whereas the headset goes over my ears.
So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate Race out. Thank you for coming on, sweetie.
Thanks for having me. Good night.
Love you.
Good night, Race. Thank you.
Have a good one, man.
And I'll grab
It was
Legato. Hello.
Hello.
There we go. This man has the ability to mute me at the moment's notice.
Hang on. I will be back, kids. I
She's
got a
going to
thing.
ensure
I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Okay.
She's going to make sure that he has the ability to mute me at a moment's
Hoping
notice.
it's not anything to do with the puppers.
Okay, so we may have technical difficulties when it comes to Eve. However, let's just
I think
carry on.
I think it's something else.
Yeah, I hope it's nothing else. So, Magato, welcome.
Hey guys.
Oh, there's a voice I have not heard in a long time.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
You've pretty much been watching our streams, well, since the early days.
Oh yeah, I knew Eve since the beginning.
Yeah, do you want to tell us what your favorite moment has been over the past year?
Okay, could you give me 1 second? I'm trying to do some stuff voice wise.
Okay.
I think they're conspiring.
You think who are conspiring?
Legato and Eve.
Quite possibly. Like I said, she might be ensuring that he has the ability to mute me at a moment's notice. But Snow Pilot, what you said earlier, waiting until I fall out of flow, I'm a Spurg. If I get into a flow, it will continue until it is
Indefinitely.
ended by someone else.
That it's true. It's true. Spurgs
Well,
will just once
I'm
they
trying
get
to be to learn to be more patient. So, although
Fair
why I'm trying to
enough.
do that with Tally on the stream is beyond me.
But like I said,
better.
if it is my flow that you're waiting to end, just interrupt. Do it real quick. It will end a lot faster.
Yes, he's got a point.
Yeah, I'm an absolute madman of a Spurg.
But we love you for it.
Exactly.
Something you can always be sure of when Sanguine's around. There will always be a conversation.
Mm-hmm. I will not allow complete dead air.
Okay, 1 second.
So that was just Magato that everyone saw.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a little face reveal, whatever, I guess.
Well, it was only a half face reveal. You had.
I mean, you guys in Discord have seen my face before. It's not really a big deal, but
I haven't. But okay.
I'm trying to find a wall that doesn't have any doxing information on it.
Don't you have a video out of you playing the piano? Is that you or is that somebody else?
And that was me. I unlisted it. I think.
I mean, dude, you're a good-looking guy.
Yeah, I'm all right. It's just, yeah, I don't want people in my real life finding out that I hang out with you guys. You know.
Yeah, I know. We're a bad influence.
You're
We're-
ashamed of
we're
us.
just-
I understand.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Who wouldn't be ashamed of us?
Legato's friends are transphobes, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Not entirely wrong, but
Okay, so Magato, favorite moment over the past year.
well, like I said in chat, it's probably when you guys and Quiz went over all the rules of 4chan's internet.
That was fun. I learned so much. I learned so much about the internet that I had no idea about.
And a few things you wish you hadn't learned.
Yes, that too. Yep. You're not wrong.
Yeah, it's always fun to see normies get educated on meme culture and stuff.
And they go, "Oh my god, why did I come in here?" Ah!
Would you go as far to say I'm a normie though? I mean, compared to Quiz, everyone's a normie.
That is true.
Yeah.
We love you, Quiz.
We do love you, Quiz. Okay, so what would you like to see happen over the next year?
I don't know, more cleavage. I don't know.
Do you
don't
see
think
what the woman's wearing?
Yeah, I was gonna say it wouldn't be physically possible for me to show any more cleavage.
I doubt that.
We'd have to start streaming on Pornhub, and we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, she's currently
OnlyFans.
already rocking the I cleavage rather than the Y cleavage. And for those who don't know, Y cleavage is when it's pushed up, I cleavage is when it's not.
Yeah, Sangween would definitely know that.
Well, according to the original lore.
But I don't have to push it up.
Exactly. That's why you're rocking the I cleavage rather
don't know
than
about
the
that.
Y.
I'm pretty sure that the next step for Tally here is that some kind of micro bikini, and that's just not going to happen on this show.
No. No. Okay, so swiftly moving on. Sanguine, come up with a subject. You're good at that.
Well, like I said, I'm having a ribeye steak in honor of Eve's birthday. And I'll have a potato currently roasted.
And you didn't bring enough to share.
Well, that's
Had
because
a ribeye.
we're not in the same area. As I said to Eve earlier, when I show up to a venue, if it's a number of us hanging out, I come up with a box of bread and booze. The bread is always hanging of a loaf or lambus loaf, which Eve is familiar with. Eve can attest to lambus loaf's abilities. Lambus loaf in a standard, you know what a 1 pound loaf size is, right?
Like, that's a really heavy, dense bread, isn't it?
No.
It's about the size that you put your hands to. That would be a 1 pound loaf. So rather than it weighing 1 pound, my 1 pound loaf of lambus loaf is actually a 3 pound loaf of hangover loaf or lambus loaf, because in that 1 pound loaf it has over a pound of smoked bacon and smoked cheddar cheese mixed throughout the entire bread with the proper amount of dough. So
Did someone arrive to give Eve a present?
Nice.
Aww.
Very pretty flower.
Such a little tart. I mean, look at this. See, it started with her shoulders, and now it's just we can't control her.
Oh, you know as well as I do, there is no controlling Eve.
Mmm.
Oh.
Nice.
Shady is saying that you are that there's no sound coming through. You're.
So we hear you, but they don't.
Yeah.
How long has it been? How long has the sound been dead?
Probably since I came back. I muted myself
Yeah.
on the stream because if I mute myself on Discord, it didn't sound the same. Okay, so these flowers, as I was saying, came from Miss Parasite Eve. Thank you, Eve, for the flowers, dear. That's very sweet of you. I don't get flowers very often, and that was very sweet of you. Thank you.
See, now I just think we should go back to a time when people did just send flowers.
Now, are you going full-blown language of flowers, or are you just going to sending flowers?
Sending flowers.
Okay.
Like, who has time to learn what different flowers mean? I don't care what they mean. Just send me flowers, because they're pretty.
It can be rather interesting. There's a flower for unrequited love.
Like, there are some that are self-explanatory, like forget-me-nots.
Well, I mean, like, I know red roses are for love.
Yellow are for friendship.
Yellow are for friendship. I forget.
If I remember
more than that.
correctly, I might be wrong, but I think white were unrequited. So if you got a bouquet of white roses, that was someone who felt like they loved you.
And Tally,
but it
I'm
was not
pretty
returned.
sure that is it about the right size, do you think?
Maybe, but open
Because
it.
I didn't order anything, so we'll see. Continue talking. We'll see. Because I went out there to get the flowers, and this was sitting in the mailbox. So
It might actually be the present I sent.
it better not be
hope it
anything
is.
lewd that I can't have on. Can't have
No,
on stream.
I didn't send you anything lewd.
Let's see. Hang
This
on.
time.
If it is from me, it will have 2 packages
From you. It says gift from Tally. Happy birthday.
in capital letters.
Yes, ma'am.
Lots of exclamation points.
Lots of
Copyright-
exclamation points.
Copyright Eve is asking if you read. her
Yes, I
card.
did. I'm sorry. I did read it out, but I was muted. It says, "Happy birthday, Bunny. May have a wonderful day, Miss Chaos Eve. May your streams be awesome and get tons of presents. Kitty/Parasite Eve. Thank you, sweetie. You're so kind."
Oh
Very
shoot! You just, like I said,
has
I
my
got
address
input
on it. We're
from
not showing that on
from
stream.
Sam. I got input from Sam, and I showed to help me make choices.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed Kefki what I got you, and she loved it. She said you're gonna love it. So I'm so excited.
I should. Oh, she's not here anymore in chat.
There
I
should
was
be
gonna say-
2 packages in there.
There is.
See, Tally, isn't Kefki a wonderful person to bounce ideas
She
off of?
is. She
Because Kefki had
is.
input on mine too. As did Pixie.
And by the way, if Sam is listening in or listening back, you are a rarity among Frenchmen. There are Frenchmen that got injured because you didn't realize when to give up.
Well, you say that, but he spent the majority of his childhood in England.
Yeah, true. That is very English of you not realizing when enough is enough. Because
I
the
was going to say
English
it was
were
very
the ones-
American of him because he spent some time here too.
True, but the English were the ones that were able to pull off the thin red line, which was unheard of among every other group.
Well,
I think the
I
Prussians
hadn't told the
tried the thin
world,
red line.
Sanguine, what happened to Sam and the reason why he wasn't able to join us today, because he was our first guest and one of the first people I asked to come back on.
Oh, I'm
But-
not sparing everything else, but that is just a
My God, I was
statement
here
in
like,
of itself.
yeah.
And he did zoom in, yeah.
You might want to
Okay.
open the other one before you open that box.
Okay, so open this one first. All right.
Open that one first.
Did you? Oh, I should have known. I should have known because you were talking about this stuff the other day.
What?
Let's see.
Qu'est-ce que
Hang on.
c'est?
It's in the little gift box thingy. Oh. That's not what I was expecting. Oh. Is that a...
It's a bracelet.
I thought it was a watch for a second there because it looks like it is.
Oh, see, it's a very special bracelet because you can actually open that up, and then if you open up the other box, you can put what's in the other box in that little thing, and it's like a perfume bracelet.
Did you
That's
give her
cool.
a poisoner's bracelet?
I was thinking. Yeah. That's an assassination technique.
Tally gave me a
No.
weapon.
No, it's a bracelet that you put the smelly stuff in, and it acts like a perfume
Smelly
bracelet.
stuff.
She gave you a
Smelly.
poisoner's bracelet masquerading as a nosegay.
It's an essential oil diffuser. Thank you very much, Sanguine. That is cool though.
So
Okay, I
it's just a
see that
giant
because there's
sampler
little sponge thingies here.
Yeah.
And I just assume you drip it onto the sponge, stick that in there, and it's just like
Yep.
ta-da.
Yep. And they're all different colors, so you can mix and match it. It will match your outfit. Or at least they should be different colors.
Looks like they are.
Mm-hmm. There's like all different rainbow colors. So for this one, we'll select black.
Happy, those are not for you.
No happy. I should read the
Be
instructions.
careful if you decide to swap that out for strychnine. Bear in mind the effects of strychnine.
You have to eat strychnine.
Yeah, you have to eat strychnine, but it is an exceptionally painful death.
But again, you have to eat it, so...
True.
Are you kids gonna be okay?
I don't think Sanguine is.
I don't think any of
it's a
them are
poisoner's
okay.
bracelet.
I'm being asked what lipstick I'm wearing. It's called Brick Trick by
somebody.
Smashbox, I think. I don't remember what I did with it. There it is.
It's
You were-
definitely a U color.
Yeah, it's Smashbox. It's called Brick Trick. And
You were asked specifically what number you.
what lipstick number are you wearing? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the number is.
He's asking what the color number is because different lipsticks have different colors. Whereas if you say the actual name of the color, you don't actually have to go into the number.
Yeah, it's
Because
just called Brick Trick. I
each
don't see a number on it.
Each color and name will have a number.
But it's one of my favorites, so.
It's
Thank you,
definitely a
Tally.
U color.
Oh, there's like 6 different oils in here too. That's cool.
Yeah,
It looked like a little sampler thing.
Mm-hmm. Girl.
Oh,
I'm
you
finna
don't need
smell
very much oil
great.
because they're concentrated.
I'm finna smell great. I'm gonna have these great smelling flowers that Miss Eve gave me. I'm gonna have this cute necklace that Snow gave me.
I can't
And
even
y'all are
remember
just-
which set of oils I sent.
Like I said, it is a poisoner's bracelet, so it is something that.
Tranquil.
Fuck, what's the
Oh,
name?
that one, yeah.
Graham would be jealous of. I think it's Graham was his surname.
Who?
The teacup poisoner. If I remember correctly, it was Graham was his surname.
Yeah, it's got a
I
little.
have no
was
idea what you're talking about.
A poisoner in England that became famous for being able to poison people wherever the fuck he was, to the point where his prison guards would threaten other prisoners with having tea with Graham. And
That's
he
messed
was
up.
the most prolific poisoner in England. I'm gonna quickly check. I think it was Graham.
I mean, if it's an obscure history fact, I would expect you to know it before anyone else. Sanguine.
Just confusing us Spurgs, aren't you?
Oopsie.
Yep. So that would go in there. Well, it fits in pretty snug too.
Graham was his
And then
given
you just
name,
drip
not
a little
his
bit of
surname.
oil on it when it's in there, and when you take that out, you just give it a little wipe out, and it's fine.
That's pretty nice.
Yep.
I like. Thank you, Tally.
It was Graham Young, the teacup poisoner, whose first victim was his own mother.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
Jesus.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
He sounds
Yeah,
like a real
he's-
charmer.
Infamous in
This
the
guy.
UK because he was the teacup poisoner. He poisoned his family first, with the exception of his sister, and then he was sent to a juvenile psychiatric juvenile psychiatric hospital. There we go. Those are actually words. And he was the threat of all the security there, having tea with Graham. He got out after being a model resident of the psychiatric hospital. Started poisoning people immediately after, was eventually caught, and then sent to an actual goddamn penitentiary.
Where he stayed until he died.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, was he just that clever at figuring out what would kill somebody if they ingested it, or?
One moment.
Because I'm like, okay, just don't eat or drink anything he gives you. Don't make physical contact with him. It's really difficult.
Well, there's some poisons that'll you can absorb them through your skin.
Graham was exceptionally charming, and he also was very particular. He was very methodological about his approach to poisoning. So he would keep a journal on each of his victims about the progression of the poison that they're suffering, noting when certain symptoms came up, which is one of the reasons why we have all the stats on the poisons that he used.
Well, you've
And
got to
how
remember,
the
he didn't just give you a
progression
lethal dose all at once. He would...
Oh, no. Yeah, he would space it out. So he would chronically poison you, note how the symptoms showed up, and it came to the point where
Like I said, the only difference between screwing around in science is writing everything down.
Yeah, it came to the point where the actual pathologist that was dealing with his crimes was reporting to the company that he worked for at the time, and he asked why the specific type of poisoning that he had used was removed from the consideration of potential death, of potential mechanisms of death. And it was at that point that that pathologist went, well, actually, it does follow that progression. He was so specific. He corrected the pathologist, reporting to the company that he worked for at the time of what poison was used to kill the man that person was reporting on. What the fuck?
He was a crazy fucker. That's for sure. Okay, so Eve.
We do have one more person in the waiting room, I think.
Two. Gunsky showed up.
We've got two
So-
more.
Well,
So we're
since-
gonna have
since I
to-
have been on your show more times than anybody else, except for you two. I will happily bounce.
Well, I mean, you know, technically it's Sanguine's turn, but you know.
It is Sanguine's turn.
No, it will boot me and Sanguine, and problem is solved.
Okay.
See, solution.
Modern something's required.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
What she said. Okay. Well, I am gonna kick you both out. Thank you so much for being on. Thank you, Sanguine, for being on with us, and thank you, Snow, for being on with us. I love you both.
Well,
And thank you, Sanguine, for telling us about poisoning.
Graham Young, the teacup poisoner.
Now, before you boot us, Eve, I just want to say
Like,
one thing real
everyone
quick.
just
Okay,
wants
you ready?
to put some essential oils in it.
But before you boot us, okay? You can't fire me. I quit.
And happy birthday, Eve. And I still contend that that is a poisoner's bracelet, just like a poisoner's ring has that secret compartment in it.
But it's not a secret compartment. It's open.
I still contend that it's
Can you
similar.
Can you smell it, Sanguine? Can you smell it from here?
No, I can't smell it.
All right, I
but
feel like I should let
can
everyone
make
know.
a proper feast.
I feel like I should let you know. I didn't just send her a box of regular essential oils. They've got they're special ones. Do you want to go through and tell everyone what's in them? What's in the set?
In the set,
'Cause it's not like lavender and all that shit.
there is lavender.
Oh, is there lavender in that one?
There's a lavender, vanilla, cucumber,
the coleman.
bamboo, amber, and ocean breeze.
Ah.
I'm smelling the vanilla right now, and it's really good.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's cucumber melon rather than just cucumber.
It might be. It is cucumber melon. I'm just blind. I just didn't twist the bottle to see the rest of it. I just saw cucumber, and I was like, okay, it's cucumber. It could have been cucumber. That would have been bad.
Oh my gosh.
Cucumber would be a bit too much Star Trek and a bit too risque.
Cool.
And I think Hammer's the only person that got that on.
I
got that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna show you out Sanguine so I can pull these other two in here. Come on, guys. If there is anybody who wants to come on and join us for our last little bit.
Yeah, we are like anyone's allowed to join now.
Mhm.
Anyone, as just try not to go too.
Just don't
over
say
the
the
top with
N
your
word. God.
Yeah, I mean,
Megado can say the N word. It's okay.
yeah, Megado can say the N word.
But I'm an honorary
like-
brother from another mother.
In saying that, there's more than 2,000 N words, so like saying the N
No.
word.
Does niggardly count?
Sanguine!
See how
Yes, it
everybody thinks that's the
does.
wrong word? That just means that you're not willing to spend a lot of money. That's all
Yeah,
that means.
that's all it means is spendthrift.
Do you know why though? Get the fuck out.
No.
Out.
No.
Out.
That's not why.
Niggardly has an
Out.
entirely different
Sanguine.
origin.
Yeah. It's actually an innocent word.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
disconnect.
it is
you.
a properly
Like-
innocent word.
Like Magato can't even right now.
It's not even the first time I heard it.
He's
I'm
just shaking
surprised-
his head at us.
Are we still?
I'm
alive?
surprised Magato didn't manage to mute me before I got out the word. But yeah,
Hold up.
He
Hold
doesn't
up.
have the ability to in here.
Okay, can we just acknowledge that Sanguine was about to use Megado
No,
instead of Megado.
I use niggardly, which niggardly is an entirely innocent
Oh my
word
god! And
that
yes,
has an entirely
YouTube's
not a bad
filters
word.
are gonna really differentiate those two words right now, Sanguine. So thank you.
It has an entirely different origin. It is
doesn't
from the French
matter.
origin
It
rather than the
could.
Italian origin.
Bye,
which
bye,
is-
Sanguine. Bye, Sanguine. Bye. Please don't get us kicked off the stream. Please don't get us kicked off YouTube, please.
Apparently, I managed twice before without trying.
I
I was on
know,
my
and
best
that-
behavior
now it's
when it
almost
happened
like-
twice
Shoo.
before.
Shoo.
It's almost like you're trying.
Nah, I'm not trying. But have a good night, all.
See you,
And
Sanguine.
I'll jump
Love you,
back
sweetie.
into the other room. Pull me back in if time allows.
Okay.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
to defend him. He's right. That is not. It sounds like a bad word, but it is not a bad
And the
word.
YouTube filters are really gonna care.
Oh,
so-
they've gotten pretty good. I mean,
I
Bernie
don't think the
Sanders
filters
actually
are that
used
good.
that word live on the air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't think YouTube's filters are that good.
Hello, Jack, and hello, Travis. How are you guys?
Hello.
Hi, Eve. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do you guys remember when there was that fella who said who created a countdown until he said the N word? I think it was.
Yes, and then he didn't end up saying it, and I was actually a
That
little
was-
disappointed in him.
They didn't they just suspend the account before he got to 0?
No, because he kept teasing it, but he didn't actually end up saying it.
Well, he
made a
actually
video.
named his Twitter page. I'm gonna say the N word,
Mhm.
and then every tweet on that Twitter page was this many days until I say it.
I thought that he was banned or something. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he was because I checked.
So, how we all doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Travis?
pretty-
You haven't said anything yet.
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm just not used to this, so I mean,
It's okay.
I'm here.
I'm just
No,
saying
it's
hi.
okay.
Hi.
You just have
How's
to
it going?
answer the same question that we were gonna ask all of the people that were joining from the audience. What was your favorite moment, and what would you like to see us do in the future?
The Untitled Goose Game was my most favorite,
Yeah, that was good.
Absolutely.
and Eve's mom was pretty
Oh
good
my
too.
God. Eve's mom was fantastic. I love your mom.
Mhm.
I love your mom so much. I
My-
bet you learned so much about your mom that day.
She not as much as you think, honestly, but she She was in chat
Really?
earlier.
Because the face you made when she mentioned an ex-boyfriend in the 70s whose name she didn't actually remember, she just knew him as Spider.
I knew she'd had a boyfriend named Spider. I was surprised that she didn't know what his actual name was. And I was like, really? You know.
Oh yeah,
I think that-
Steve.
Hmm?
I didn't get to say happy birthday
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
and happy anniversary to the stream.
Thank you.
Oh, but we don't care about the anniversary. This is all about.
Oh my god. No. Let's celebrate the anniversary because my birthday stuff is later on Twitch. Which, by the way, if you guys aren't following my Twitch channel, you should totally go to follow my Twitch channel. It's down in the description.
Yes, you
Twitch.tv/ChaosEve.
So
There's
what
a
are you
link.
planning on doing for the Twitch stream?
I don't know. I was trying to think of something special, but I might just end up playing Cyberpunk because I didn't get to stream last night because I was out with friends. But
Good
Might
luck
as
And
with
who
that.
doesn't love who doesn't love Cyberpunk?
right? What'd you say, Magata?
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Doesn't he have the best voice?
He does have a very nice voice.
And
It's
you're
like,
broadcasting with an iPhone earbuds too.
yeah.
You
Straight
sound
out the
great.
iPhone 11.
I think
But
you're.
ew, it's Apple.
Where's my phone? I'm gonna throw it at you, Tally.
I just hate Apple.
I think I left it in the other
Like
room.
if other people like Apple shit, that okay. I just have a really bad aversion to it because it sucks.
I mean,
Oh.
trust me, I hate Apple, but I have an iPhone. I've had 5 iPhones and a MacBook.
Ugh,
It's just
why?
what happens.
Listen to
But
how
how-
good he sounds. You know, I threw $500 at a microphone. I don't sound that good.
Oh no.
Well, that's just his
But
voice.
how many? The real question is, how many screens have you broken?
That is
I'm
a
sorry.
good question.
What does that have to do with anything?
No, it's just that whenever I saw people with iPhones, I always saw their screens almost always seem to be broken.
Oh, okay. I've never broken a screen.
Eve.
Same. I mean, mine looks cracked, but it's because the protector on the outside is cracked. The screen itself is fine. That's why I keep protectors on my shit because I don't want it broken.
I will be getting myself a protector, but I will have to get it delivered to my dad's because that's where I'm staying when I move.
How much longer do you have till you're like out of there? Because looking at your background, his stuff's all packed and ready to go. And
I just need to collapse that down. I need to collapse that railing. I still have stuff down there that I need to sort out. Like I showed you that coffin. That's a giant trunk that I put all my video games and everything in. I've still got to sort out stuff that's over there, and then I'm pretty much done. And I have way more boxes than I needed.
It was odd. I spent the entire morning helping somebody move, and now I can't get my back to straighten up.
Oh,
I've also got all the books that are on this shelf here. I've still got all of those books there. It's pretty much just books and stuff that's on that unit. And pictures. That's it.
A true friend is somebody who will help you move.
Well, that's
'Cause
the bane.
Moving sucks.
It does.
That's
Moving does suck. Oh, it sucks so much.
Last
Oh, I
summer,
hate it. Sorry, you were saying.
that's the bane of owning a pickup truck. I mean, you move more of other people's stuff than your own.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your answer was Eve's mum and the Untitled Goose Game. What about yours? What was your favorite moment?
mine
Yes.
would have had to be quiz explains the internet. And I know that somebody said that earlier in the stream, but it was my favorite moment too.
That's okay. Magato is actually the one who said it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that was fun. Yeah.
I will say I agree with Travis. I think one of the most fun times we've had on here was playing the Untitled Goose Game.
Well, there was the We Were Here game where I freaked out in the second room.
Yeah, you kind of lost your shit. That was hilarious.
But you heard the ghostly sounds. Like, come on.
I was like, ooh, this is spooky. And then I kept
Like-
moving.
Yeah, but I thought something was going to come and get me because, like, we hadn't played that game yet. You already knew nothing was going to come and get you because, like, I'd already played through that bit. So, of course, you didn't have to freak. She can't actually hear me. So, of course, you didn't have to freak out as much. You knew there was nothing that was going to come and kill you.
Did I? Or was I just faster than whatever it was that was going to kill me? My
I know
other
I wasn't
choker is tangled in the new choker, and I'm...
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it loose. Worst case scenario, I have to take them both off, and I'm trying not to have to do that.
It's possible that what you've done is you've accidentally looped them together when you put them on, so you'll have to undo the clasp in order to unloop it.
Do not
I think
strangle
it's
yourself.
caught in my hair.
Oh dear.
There we go.
That would be an extremely tragic ending right there.
Nah, I'm not that dumb. There we go.
I am. She's not that dumb. I am.
Okay, now to fix my hair. See, I told y'all it would be a mess if I tried to do this on stream.
Oh, look how gorgeous I am.
Doesn't she have gorgeous hair, though?
She does.
What did she say about me while my headset was off?
We were just
Nothing.
commenting on how beautiful your hair was.
I don't believe you. Travis doing a face reveal.
Well,
Shady's in the other channel with "Don't Pull Me In, I Am Shy." That's his name.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it, Shady. You've been on streams before, Shady. Hi, Travis.
hello. I actually never done this, so
That's okay.
Welcome to the show.
my weird borderless map.
There should be no borders, and if you actually
Oh
believe
yeah, that's
that,
a
we're
map
gonna
of the
have a conversation.
states. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, it's a topographic map of the entire United States without borders or any cities or anything.
Like, look at how horrible that looks. Do you really think we need no borders? No.
I actually know how to make that map. Pretty easy too, because it uses a program called GIS.
Oh yeah, I have a geography degree, so I've used ArcGIS. So
oh yeah,
I'm not good at it.
They use GIS survey maps for First Amendment auditing. That's why I'm familiar with them. I'm big on that whole First Amendment auditing thing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that.
I am not familiar with it. Do you want to explain?
Sure. There's kind of a you probably heard the political news that there's kind of a lot of debate about whether or not certain parts of the American Constitution are still relevant. And one
All
of
of it's relevant.
it is, but there's been a lot of push lately, especially with progressives. In any case, I don't want to get too far into the politics of it, but what these gentlemen do is they try to exercise their First Amendment rights in areas where you would think that you shouldn't be able to. But you are able to, you are allowed to. So what they do is they take pictures, they take cameras and GoPros and stuff like that, and they go like into the United States Post Office, or they go into the lobby of a police station, or they film the police while they're at a traffic stop. These are places you would think, well, you're not allowed to photograph that. Yes, you are. And if you don't do it, eventually you will lose the ability to do it. These First Amendment auditors are so persistent that they've actually had laws passed. There's a law called Turner versus Driver, where a lieutenant driver who is a police officer arrested Derek Turner for photographing from a public sidewalk a police station parking lot. They went to court. 9th District Court set new law because of it, saying that you are a citizen. If you're on the public ground, you can photograph anything you can see. You cannot trespass the eyes.
You know
And
what?
he used the information from his GIS survey to determine whether or not that walkway was public or private. So when you mentioned the GIS survey, I was like, I know exactly what that is.
You know what? There's actually the person right at the top of the police force here in the UK, the guy the guy that oversees every single police force here in the UK. They're not the security secretary below the security secretary, but he is essentially the boss of every single police officer. And he put out a letter because people were getting arrested for filming and taking pictures of stuff from public property, even though it's well within your rights to do that. So he actually put out a letter that a lot of these people would carry around and be like, no, like, if I can see it, I can photograph it.
Correct. At least that's the way it is in the States. Absolutely.
Well, that's the way it is here as well. But,
that's good to hear, because you don't have the level of protection that we have, but it's good to hear that you have that right as well.
Yeah. But something that we don't have is the free speech. Like, there is somewhere in London, and it's called Speaker's Corner, and that is the only place where you can. That is the only place in the entirety of the UK where you can stand and speak your mind, and you cannot be arrested for it.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, Brittany Pettibone, who's now Brittany Sellner, was chased out of it because her boyfriend was a Nazi sympathizer, or at least at one point did. So she was chased out, but not by the police. She was chased out by other people. That's what woke me up to that area. The Speaker's Corner was that whole process. What happened there?
Yeah, that is the only place in the entirety of the UK that has like, it's not even a very big area. It's a few hundred square feet. I don't even think it's that. It's a very small area, but it's the only place where you are allowed to say whatever you like.
What's wrong, Eve?
Hang on. I messed up with my arrangements of this. Damn it. Why can't I adjust you, OBS? Oh no, don't lock all of you now.
No! Why are you playing with it?
Okay, no, I didn't do anything to it. I just.
That sounds a little dirty.
All right. I didn't have
Stop
the
playing with it.
properly. Hang on. We just got a donation. That's the reason why I was
dirty.
playing with it. Oh my God, Kayla.
Kayla! What did she
just
do?
donated $100.
Kayla!
Nice.
Definitely not Ermagerd, too much crazy. Kayla, stop it. Well, no, see, this is to help cover fuel and beverages for the trip. I'm gonna beat you up. Like, I'm gonna I'm gonna beat you up. Oh, and happy birthday. She wrote it in with BTK gonna get spanked. And fuck yeah, you are. It's your ass beat. Put you over my fucking knee.
She likes it.
Yeah,
Again,
I noticed.
more promise.
I noticed.
It's just threatening with a good time.
I just want to address chat quickly. Assassin of the Grey says that the gentleman you talked about who was a Nazi sympathizer wasn't actually a Nazi sympathizer. The left just claimed he was, which doesn't surprise me in the slightest. And Sanguine talks about how certain First Amendment auditors are just dickheads.
Some of them are, yeah. But that's
Some
like...
are assholes, but you have a right to be an asshole.
Well,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, some First Amendment auditors are jerks. They go out looking for the fight.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's some auditors who are... I think the majority of auditors go out there prepared for the fight, but are just exercising their First Amendment rights primarily.
The issue I have with hate speech laws is it essentially takes away your right to be an asshole. And I don't like that. I think assholes should be allowed to speak so we know who they are.
Yeah.
Like, how are you ever going to change a racist mind if you can't convince them why they're not racist because you don't know who the racists are?
Eve says none of us are scared of you, Eve, and I disagree. I think Skull is very scared of me.
I'm scared of you.
I'm scared of you.
I definitely am.
Tally knows what's good for her. She's scared of me. She's like, nah. Oh my god.
Well, okay. Do you think it's time we brought in the next person? The next
And there's
person.
nobody
would
else
be
left
Shady.
left in there, at least unless I just look.
The Shady and the
Oh my
Skull
God.
Maggot.
Oh, Skull wants to come in, so I will
Actually,
probably.
I got to pick up my girl. It's 7:45. I got to pick her up at 8, so I got to get running.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd rotate
Okay.
you out anyways because it was your turn to go. But thank
Oh,
you so
okay.
much for being on with this, Hammer. I love you, sweetie.
My pleasure. Love you too. See you guys.
Bye. Bye, Hammer.
See you later, Hammer.
And boop. Hi, Skull.
So what? I've got a question. Why is Shady in that channel?
He's
if
down
he
there
doesn't-
talking to Sam, but I messaged him and he said no, I really don't want to be pulled on. I was like, okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Pussies,
fine.
don't be scared. She can't do anything. Why don't you come to Memphis and find out? So is this gonna be the closest I Dead ever get to serious. the show?
Okay. So, well, like I said, like Eve said at the beginning, this is a new segment, so you can come on every week at the end of the show and give us your thoughts.
My
thoughts are happy birthday to you.
Is that it?
That's
Is
it.
that all you're gonna do?
Yep.
Ricardo's
If you wanna go get
shaking
my
his
guitar, I'll go get
head.
my guitar.
Great. That's a great thought. Okay, so Skull, do you want to tell us your favorite moment? And yeah,
I have to say
Did
one of my favorites is just Sam making that intro for you guys. Every
Oh.
single intro just gives me a good chills before the stream starts.
before the chaos is unleashed.
Well, yeah.
I do also, yes, I would want to give a shout out to Mr. Samael who couldn't be here today with us, but
He did make our intro,
He did
and
make our
Kefki
intro.
did our. We didn't mention earlier, but Kefki actually did our
Well,
channel's
Sam,
artwork.
Sam was not only our did our intro, but he also was our very first guest on the show. And
Yes.
Kefki did. She was like our second or third guest, I think, on the
We
show.
had a masquerade. We had a masquerade when Kefki was on.
Mm-hmm. But and she also
In
made our
fact-
channel art, or the intro, outro art and stuff. So
In fact, I was. I've got the masks.
I actually will go back and after the fact add all the links for the people we've had on. But no, Kefki was episode 8. I'm looking at the list here. It was Masquerade. Yep.
She also did our Halloween artwork, which I love.
Chick said, I thought you ended. Nope, I didn't end nothing. I ain't ended nothing.
It's still great to know that I have watched a year worth of a podcast that I thought I wasn't gonna fully enjoy.
Why wouldn't you have fully enjoyed it? Why wouldn't you
Well,
enjoy my podcast, Skull?
Let me finish. Not everything about sex and some of the topics you talk about I am fully comfortable with. But
But
it's
that's
got me
because
to
you're
that
so
point where
innocent.
it's great to talk more about it. It's
Well, the
good
be-
to go and conquer those subjects.
Yeah, I
Well,
like that.
I would.
Sorry, go
I would always say that the best way to deal with like let's say someone has a trigger, and I don't mean a trigger the way that the left uses it. I mean like actual medical triggers for psychological issues. The best way to alleviate the issues that you get from those triggers is exposure.
Yeah, I mean, and that's I like to think that we've made some of these conversations. Don't be scared, Skull. I won't let her hurt you. I'd like to think we've made some of these conversations a lot more accessible and a lot more friendly and chill. You know, we can talk about a lot of these things on here.
I
listen,
do
our-
know
our
you
very-
did get. I do know you did get very uncomfortable when me and Eve read out those DMs I got.
I think you just
Oh,
wanted
that-
to go beat up the asshole that was being sexually harassing Tally and not taking no for an answer.
Yeah, there was that
Oh,
part of me.
Well, it did get to the point where I blocked him eventually, but it was just so funny. Like, it was just hilarious. I just couldn't until, like, I'd milked that till I got bored.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times. Just tease somebody and messed with them. Like, okay, I'm bored now. Block.
Well, I wasn't even teasing him. I was, like, actually poking fun at the guy.
Yeah.
Like, I was actually being a dick to him in those DMs. In the most polite British way possible. I always say something you have to be careful, like when it comes to us British, if we're being nice, it's probably because we're being sarcastic. And we will tell you to fuck off in the politest way possible.
Anyways, kids, I know Scully just got here and hasn't been on as long as everybody else, but somebody's gotta be the short end of the stick. I'm sorry. We are gonna go ahead and wrap up here because this is probably the longest stream we've done. Jesus, it's been.
Oh, it definitely is.
Definitely. Cow, we've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So anyway,
yeah, we've been going for nearly 3 hours.
Yeah.
Normally we'd only push it to 2 hours if we've got a very interesting subject that we're covering. But like, this is a special event.
We will keep the call-in segment. We're going to do it probably the last 15 or 20 minutes of the stream at most. Probably start with the last 10 minutes, and then we'll move on. Well, I don't know. I'll weigh it. We'll see.
Depending on, well, it will depend on how many people it gets to the point. We will start with 10 minutes.
Right. If we start with a lot of people, we'll start it
for
sooner.
that 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, kids, that is going to do it for us. Thank you so much, so much to everyone who came out and hung out with us today. Thank you to all of you who have made this stream so much fun. And made this past year worth doing, you know, just having all of you guys here in our audience and giving us information in chat and just chatting with us and hanging out with us. And it's really the kind of environment that Tally and I have tried to create here.
Yeah. And we will be having more guests on in the future. I've actually spoken to a couple of people, but there are difficulties when it comes to time, and they've got life, and things will be happening. And once I've moved, we will be able to do more cosplays, and like this background's gonna go. I might actually put up my green screen, but I think my green screen has a hole in it.
I want to say most important and biggest thank you is to my lovely stream partner Tally. Tally, this past year doing this show with you, I love you too, sweetie.
Oh, it's been so much fun.
It's been so much fun. It's been just a fantastic experience, and I'm so glad that we've done this together. It's been great.
I think if I speak for everyone, thank you guys for actually doing this.
Oh yeah.
And sticking with it all the way through.
Thank you. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us. If you like what we do on this channel, share with your friends. And, yeah. Thank you so much for the donations today, guys. And again, thank you to all of our other stream guests who came back and visited with us. And thank you for all the birthday wishes. Guys, you guys are just too sweet and generous to me.
Too wholesome.
I love you all. So, and I will catch you all next time. Bye!
Bye, everyone.
Lay back, relax, enjoy it all. Saturday night, it's time to say no more. S&M with Tally and Chaos Steve. Come pleasure or pain, welcome to the stream.